It's Branford Buccaneers football on RiverCountrySports.com. Brought to you by Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. Go see Mr. Branford for your next vehicle, Jeff Mosley. Roundtree Moore Chevrolet on Highway 90 East in Lake City. By Bird's Eye Roofing on Swanee Avenue, downtown Branford, a local family-owned and operated roofing company you can trust. Get a free estimate. Call 935-6559, online at birdseyeroofing.com. By the Swanee County School District, helping young learners grow academically, socially, and emotionally. The Swanee County School District, my choice for high-quality education. By Swanee Parks and Recreation, serving all of Swanee County. Call 386-362-3004, online at SwaneeParks.com. And don't miss the rodeo, October 16th and 17th in Live Oak. And by the Branford Buccaneer Quarterback Club, supporting and strengthening Buccaneer football by providing financial assistance, volunteer support, and community engagement opportunities that enhance the student-athlete experience. Support today, build tomorrow. Go Bucks! It's Friday Night Buck Ball on River Country. With the call of tonight's game, here's Terry Filial and Sawyer Brooks.
The opener for the Buccaneers season with their official schedule starting next week against, could you remind me again who we're facing?
Osceola Christian, the Warriors over in Monticello, near Monticello, Jefferson County. But folks, we are live from Cleve Sikes Field. It's our Branford Buccaneers taking on the Union County Tigers. And it is the very first time in history. If you weren't able to hear us earlier when we began the broadcast, this is the very first time in Branford Buccaneer and Union County Tiger history that these two teams have met on the gridiron, on the football field. Never in the history of these two schools have they ever met playing football. Other sports, Sawyer, they have competed. Softball, baseball, volleyball, yes, but never in football. And not only is this the first time that they have played against one another in football, but folks, we may be the very first football game in the entire state of Florida tonight. Now, other teams, other schools are having controlled scrimmages. For instance, Over in Columbia County right now, Suwannee County Bulldogs are taking on the Fort White Indians, but it is a controlled scrimmage, meaning no live special teams. What they're doing is they are doing situational football and not actual football. Folks, tonight on rivercountrysports.com, you are going to see the first, if one of the first, if not the first, high school football game of the season. And folks, I'm telling you, for me, it's not just in December that it's the most wonderful time of the year. It is in August that it is the most wonderful time of the year. Sawyer, you got to put up with me all year. I got my side man here, Sawyer Brooks. Folks, you're going to have to forgive me because at some point in time during the season, the country music fan in me is going to come out, and I'm going to refer to him as Sawyer Brown. But it is Sawyer Brooks, one of Suwannee High School's finest, who's made their way down here to be my sidekick this season for Branford Buccaneer football. Sawyer, how do you feel?
Oh, not too sure. Ready to go. You've done much more of the talking, but
My man right here, as long as he can get me to the commercials and through the commercials and back to the gridiron action, I'm going to be a happy broadcaster.
yes, there we go. That we have another 10 minutes before kickoff goes live here tonight, 7:30. Both teams, we have the Union County in a circle on one side of the field, having their final remarks with their coaches. Branford Buccaneers still nowhere to be found, but I'm sure they'll be here.
Yeah, they've done their warm-ups, their pregame warm-ups. They've made their way back to the locker room where first-year coach Will Detter's probably given them their last-minute coaching pointers of things that they've got to focus on, things they've got to get done tonight against Union County Tigers. Now, Coach Detter, first year at Branford, and Union County, first year coach, but he's been around before. As a matter of fact, the man is a legend. Over on the Union County side, Sawyer, is a man by the name of Coach Robbie Pruitt. Now, older football fans are going to remember Coach Pruitt from back in the 80s and the 90s when he had such great players as Andrew Zhao, who went on and played for the University of Alabama. Also, Coach Robbie Pruitt is, in fact, a coaching legend. The man, this is his 44th year as a high school football coach. Folks, 43 of those years, he was the head coach. That means his very first year of coaching football as an assistant coach, the man impressed people enough to where other schools hired him away to be their head coach, and he has not looked back since. He's been a head coach for 43 of his 44 coaching years, including 7 state championships. So Coach Detter, who knows Coach Pruitt, who has coaching ties to Union County, it's going to be a good one tonight as the old regime takes on the young regime. Coach Pruitt versus Coach Detter, the Union County Tigers versus the Branford Buccaneers, all taking place right here at Cleve Sikes Field.
Well, with that history lesson out of the way, very nice to know this like old, some sort of rivalry, not really rivalry, but I don't know what exactly word I'm looking for, but some thinking against the coaches to prove themselves one way or the other.
Yeah, the coaching community is a very small community. Even though there are a lot out there, a lot of folks know each other. For instance, I coached at Columbia High School back in the early 2000s. I go down there on the field, and there's a former coach at Columbia High School, Coach Lee Dorsett, who is now coaching with the Union County Tigers. So I saw Coach Detter over with Coach Pruitt, and they were having good conversation, some laughs, handshakes. Then Coach Detter over with Coach Dorsett. So the coaching circle, even though there's a lot of coaches in the state of Florida, the community is relatively small. There's a saying in coaching, have your bags packed because you're not going to stay in any one place for very long.
Yeah. Well, with that, we're going to give Branford just a second to come here on the field, and we're going to take a break here on rivercountrysports.com.
Saddle up, Swanee. It's rodeo time. The 6th annual Swanee River Roundup Pro Rodeo will take place October 16th and 17th at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena at the Fairgrounds in Live Oak. There will be roping, along with bronc riding, steer wrestling, cowgirl breakaway, barrel racing, plus bull riding. Gates open at 6 with the rodeo beginning at 7:30. Saturday's rodeo will air live right here on River Country. Don't miss the rodeo October 16th and 17th in Live Oak. For more information, call 386-362-3004 or visit SwaneeParks.com.
Sometimes you just need a bird's eye view. Call Bird's Eye Roofing for a free estimate. Visit www.birdseyeroofing.com or call 386-935-6559.
Looking for more selection, more savings, and more reasons to love your next Chevy? Then get to Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. You've got the largest selection of Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs, from powerful Silverados and rugged Colorados to family-friendly Equinoxes, Tahoes, and sporty Corvettes. Whatever you drive, we've got it, and it's ready to go. And right now, you can score rebates up to $10,000. That's serious savings on the Chevy you want without the runaround. Already driving a Chevy? Our state-of-the-art service department is staffed with GM-certified master technicians who know your vehicle inside and out. From oil changes to major repairs, your Chevy is in expert hands. Here's Lance McRae and Jeff Mosley.
This is Lance McRae at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. Come be a part of our Chevrolet family, and remember, don't be fooled by all the smoke and mirrors of fees and no fees, because the only line that matters is the bottom line.
Hello, this is Jeff Mosley, General Manager at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. Like Lance says, the only line that matters is the bottom line, and that's the line we will not be beat on. Thanks, and hope to see you down at the store.
All right, we are back live at Buccaneer Stadium, Cleve Sikes Field, where the captains from both teams, Sawyer, are out for the coin toss. It has yet to be. Well, they have tossed. They're showing them the coin right now. You've got for Branford, for the Buccaneers, you've got number 4, Cameron Anderson, as a captain this evening. He's just a freshman, along with Anthony Leach, number 12, the junior, Holston Frazier, the junior, number 18. And number 64, Braden Browning, the senior. Out there also is the workhorse, just a sophomore, number 2, Ollie James. He's the running back DB. And it looks like Branford has won the toss, and they have deferred to the second half, which means they're going to have their kickoff team kicking to the Union County Tigers. So they'll shake hands. They'll make their way to their sidelines as
Branford Buccaneers over here on the side getting way to make onto the field. Looks like they got like a walk-up song coming on.
Yeah, I think they're getting ready for the national anthem. This evening, you'll notice a lot more officials in the stands, or a lot more officials on the field this evening, because of it is a kickoff classic and they need a workout as well. So as they go through their pregame prayer as well as the national anthem,
right here, we're going to take a break here on rivercountrysports.com.
we will be back as soon as the pregame prayer and the national anthem is played. So we will be right back here on rivercountrysports.com.
Excellence in academic and clubs. Tradition, family, future. Foundations for lifelong learning. Leadership begins here. Careers start here. Curiosity meets opportunity. Building the leaders of tomorrow. Learning begins with love. One district, every student, every day. The Swanee County School District, my choice for high quality education.
Do you want to help veterans? Vet Team 6 is a nonprofit organization that helps North Florida and South Georgia veterans with all types of projects. Things that other organizations may not be able to do, like mowing lawns, removing debris, repairing driveways. We even help one veteran bury his donkey. You can help Vet Team 6 by volunteering your time or by making a monetary donation to the cause. For more information, check out our Facebook page at VETTEAMSIX. Vet Team 6. 6 branches, 1 mission.
Sometimes you just need a bird's eye view. Call Bird's Eye Roofing for a free estimate. Visit www.birdseyeroofing.com or call 386-935-6559.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have just finished with the pregame prayer as well as the national anthem. Branford Buccaneers to our left from the press box, Sawyer, are about to make their way onto the field, as well as the Union County. The Tigers in purple and gold, dressed in their white jerseys and white helmets this evening. Branford in their traditional home uniforms, the orange helmets, the blue jerseys, white pants, and about 20 officials that are here this evening to get their feet wet as well on the season. But folks, again, this is the first game of the high school season, a kickoff classic between the Union County Tigers and our Branford Buccaneers right here on rivercountrysports.com.
Right, along with the Branford Buccaneers walking in onto the field, their ceremonial cannon goes off to the side. Now, do they play that for every single touchdown, or is that?
Well, what's going to happen tonight is, the Buccaneers have a saying, hoist the flag, and that means their pirate ship is about to pull up alongside the Union County Tiger pirate ship, and you either surrender or we're going to blow you to bits. And so, yes, they have the traditional cannon, and after every touchdown, they will fire the cannon. So you will hear me throughout the season. You'll hear Sawyer throughout the season as a touchdown is made, and we hope that there will be many touchdowns made. Therefore, we want to see the barrels of those cannons red hot as they line up. And Union County is prepared to receive the opening kickoff.
Coming in here, Branford's kicker number 53 setting up onto the field here.
Yeah, that's David Lopez, the senior, 5'8", 180 pounds, and he is one of Branford's good ones. And there's the kick, and there was no one down there in the old coffin corner to receive it as it makes its way out of bounds. So they're going to throw the penalty flag on the first play of the 26th season as that ball nicely kicked, but the Union County Tiger didn't want any part of it and let the ball go out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Union County Tigers. And let's take it all back. Union County does want to handle that football, so they will accept the penalty. Branford will have to re-kick this time. So before the ball actually went out of bounds, the special teams of the Branford Buccaneers was a little bit offside, a little anxious to get down there and be the first Buccaneer to make the first tackle on the season, Sawyer. So 53 is going to tee it up, and it's about to be foot to leather once again as it's moved 5 yards back. And this time over the head into the end zone. What a kick, Mr. Lopez. So that's 65 yards. That ball traveled to go into the end zone for a touchback. Union County, they underestimated the strong leg of Lopez, and that ball sailed over their heads and into the end zone, and Union County Tigers are in business at their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10, Union County. Looks like Branford's going to be employing a 3-4 defense. Union County and their traditional wing T, number 10. It's not a run, though. He's going for it all on the first play, and he had number 9, Mackenzie Natil. Now, that last name, Natil, have to check the genealogy records. But there was a famous Natil that played for the University of Florida and then went on and played in the NFL, scoring a touchdown as a receiver for the Denver Broncos. We'll have to see if there's any relation there. But he had the Branford Buccaneers secondary beat by a step. The ball was just a little overthrown by Cadence Marriott, who's just a sophomore. Just a sophomore. One thing about this team, Sawyer, is Union County is a very young team, starting 4 freshmen and an 8th grader.
Oh. Number 9 has the ball in his hands, trying to get through, gets taken down by a few Buccaneers right down on the 30-yard.
Yeah, once again, number 9, Natil. And that defensive front is going to have to pinch a little harder in there against this big but young offensive line for the Union County Tigers.
So Union County is now 3 and 5 to go to their next first down.
3rd down, a short 5 yards for Union County Tigers, as Sawyer said. Oh, little hard count there. And I believe we might be looking at an encroachment on the Branford Buccaneers. So that will give Union County their first down without having to run the play. Unfortunately for the big guys, the offensive linemen, the defensive linemen, a lot of times they only get their name said is when they do something wrong, Sawyer, an offside penalty. And that time it was our guy, Lopez. So it's 1st and 10 now for the Union County Tigers. And that's 22. That is Bryce Lawton. He's the senior. He's a workhorse. Coach Pruitt bragged about him prior to the game. A lot of these young guys have family that were a part of those state championship teams back in the 90s when Pruitt was there. That time the Branford defense slams the door shut. Number 9 gets nothing. That's Anthony Leach, the junior, who was first to the ball for the Branford Buccaneers. So it'll be 2nd down and 10, Sawyer. And we're looking at 2 minutes gone in the game. As it is 2nd down and 10 for the Union County Tigers. Their wing T formation on offense. And 22 off the left edge.
That'll be another Union County Tiger first down.
Yeah, Bryce Lawton showing that he is the workhorse. He's the senior. He's the papa on this Union County offensive team as they have a lot of youth. Again, Coach Pruitt, Coach Dorsett, some of the other coaches, Coach Warren talking about the youth of their football team.
Union County just keeps consistently squeezing through these Branford linebackers. See if they'll do it again here in this next play. Oh.
That's Colby Beard.
Number 0.
The 5'6" running back, only 135 pounds, but he runs like he's 235 pounds that time through the Branford Buccaneer defense. Coach Detter's youth have their work cut out for them against legendary Coach Pruitt and his youth, as they are deep in Branford Buccaneer territory right now, as it's 1st and 10 from the 23-22 yard line. And from the 22-yard line, it's number 22 again, as he powers close to another Union County Tiger first down. The ball looks like it's being placed at the 13-yard line. And it is 2nd down and a short 2 yards for the Union County offense.
Union County just bringing in that power. The youthful players are hungry. They're going through number 9 here on the side, and that'll be. Oh.
Yeah, that's number 9.
You're going to reset that play here?
That's Mackenzie Natil. There is a flag on the play. Looks like holding. Sometimes good things look like they happen for an offense when there's a penalty, and there's a reason for that penalty, for that good play, and it was holding on the Union County Tigers. Boy, they do pass the eyeball test. You know, I would hate to have their parents' grocery bills as these guys go through the rest of their 9th grade years, 10th grade years, 11th grade years, and into the seniors. So here we go. So 2nd down again, and this time 2nd and 11 for the Union County Tigers. Ball's on the ground. They're still scrambling for it. It looked like a Buccaneer had his mitts on it, but it squirted out of there. We've had a little rain in the area this afternoon. So the field, after being down there on it, it is wet. So don't be surprised if we don't see a couple of these balls get away from the ball carriers. Union County was able to recover the fumble. Cole Poindexter, the junior for Branford Buccaneers, felt he almost had it. Frustrated with himself that he didn't. But nonetheless, it's a loss on the play.
Be a nice turnover. I mean, you always, anytime that fumble's on the ground, you know,
yep.
Chest to the ground, you got to get on that thing.
Well, the ball being a little bit wet, it's kind of a slippery pig to hold on to. So it's 3rd down for Union County. Let's see if they'll go back to the air. Official timeout. Looks like number 55 for Union County. Looks like he's having one of the captains, Jackson Ridgway. Looks like he's got an equipment issue. So they've sent him to the sidelines. And now the clock has started with 6:50 remaining in the first quarter. There's number 10, a little play action, gives it to number 0. And that is not going to be enough for a first down.
Number 2 tackled, tripped over by number 5 on the Branford Buccaneers team.
Yeah, that's the way to come up. Ty Dunaway, the junior for the Buccaneers, comes up and puts an end to that, what looked to be a first down by Durant.
Looks like they'll instead be 4 and 1, or is that 2?
4th down and 2 yards. Now, what you want to watch for here is maybe a hard count, try to cause the defense of Branford to jump off sides. So they remember Lopez, but no. Union County says give it to 22, and Double Deuce is loose. And he makes his way to the 10-yard line for the Union County, and it looks like it's going to be close to a 1st and goal now for the Union County Tigers, that they've chewed up half the first quarter on this opening drive. 6 minutes remaining in this first quarter, and Union County has had the ball the entire time. So the sticks are laid down on the ground, which means it is 1st and goal for Union County, and they've got every inch of the 10 yards to go. Cadence Marriott under center, wing T formation. First time pitch to Ricky Barr, the sophomore, and he's going to scoot around that left end. There are no flags, and that will count as the first touchdown of this 2026 season.
For Union County.
And Union County, unfortunately, is the team to do it. So with 5.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter, that was a 6.5-minute drive by the Union County Tigers. And that is Robbie Pruitt football right there. Wing T, control the line of scrimmage, and methodically work that ball down the field, predominantly run, and sneak in a long pass every now and then when they're expecting it. Ball's on the tee. The ball is up. And number 17,
Kanan
Waters splits the sticks, and that's going to make it 7-0 here in the first quarter. 5.5 minutes remaining.
And with that, we're going to take a break here on rivercountrysports.com.
Saddle up, Swanee. It's rodeo time. The 6th annual Swanee River Roundup Pro Rodeo will take place October 16th and 17th at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena at the Fairgrounds in Live Oak. There will be roping, along with bronc riding, steer wrestling, cowgirl breakaway, barrel racing, plus bull riding. Gates open at 6 with the rodeo beginning at 7:30. Saturday's rodeo will air live right here on River Country. Don't miss the rodeo October 16th and 17th in Live Oak. For more information, call 386-362-3004 or visit SwaneeParks.com.
Oh, it's okay. We'll just move down to there. All right, back here, Union County getting ready to kick for Branford Buccaneers.
Yeah, number 17, who just put the PAT through, Waters, has got it teed up on the 40-yard line, going from our left to right here at Cleve Sikes Field. And their foot meets leather, and that ball is going to go
out of bounds.
Out of bounds. That should be a flag, which will give Branford very good field position. I don't think Coach Detter wants them to re-kick that. I think he'll have Coach Lucky bring his offense out on the field. And let's hope that this offense starts off the same way Union County did, with a lot of luck from offensive coordinator Lucky at the end. But it looks like they're taking a timeout for a water break, which is traditional in the hot state of Florida. Usually it's at the 6-minute mark, but 5.5 minutes will work. And there is a water break on the field. So
we'll also take a water break. And with that, we'll see you here in a second on rivercountrysports.com.
Excellence in academic and clubs. Tradition, family, future. Foundations for lifelong learning. Leadership begins here. Careers start here. Curiosity meets opportunity. Building the leaders of tomorrow. Learning begins with love. One district, every student, every day. The Swanee County School District, my choice for high quality education.
I'm not going to worry about this game.
Back here, Buccaneers have possession on the 38th-yard line.
So Branford Buccaneers traveling from our right to left as the sun is starting to set in the west. Branford will be heading in that direction. So Coach Lucky has now signaled in the play.
Number 4, Cameron, the quarterback, passes off to number 2, who takes it off towards the side and gets immediately tackled by the entirety of the Union County defense.
Yeah, Anderson, a freshman, just a freshman for the Branford Buccaneers. Hands off to the workhorse, Ollie James, the sophomore. And with laundry all over the field. And that's what happens in a first game, a kickoff classic. That's why we have it, because you got to work the kinks out of your offense, of your defense. And usually it takes the offense a little bit longer to get going than it does the defense. So for both teams, their defenses usually come in ahead of schedule compared to the offenses. But they're going to march it back 10 yards. So now Anderson and company
on the 28th yard.
We'll have the call from Coach Lucky as they are at the 27-yard line, and it is 1st and 20.
Cameron Andrews making the pass deep towards Ollie.
He connects.
Breaking away. He's making his way down the field, still going 30. Gets taken down outside right at the 20-yard line.
So Coach Lucky, Coach Detter, they've bragged about their young quarterback, and I'm telling you, he threaded the needle right there between the secondary of Union County and number 2, the workhorse. You're going to hear a lot about this young man, Ollie James. He just not only gets the first down, but he pushes it down deep into Union County territory as they will set up now, waiting for the chain crew to catch up with them as it's 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line of Union County.
Cameron Andrews hands it off to Ollie yet again, who gets taken down just a yard in front of him.
Yeah, got a yard gain on that. Testing that defensive front of Union County, which are big. So Ollie James coming to the sidelines to get a breather, probably a sip of water before he goes out there after that long 60-plus yard pitch and catch. Coach Lucky has signaled in the play. So they look like they're going, some would call it a trips left. And that quick handoff to Luke White, the junior, right up the gut of that big defensive front for Union County. And that's going to be a gain of every bit of 5 yards for the Buccaneers, and they're not wasting any time. They're already back on the line of scrimmage, and they're going to give it to Cool Hand Luke once again.
It's another couple yards off that exchange. Oh, and that'll be a first down for the Branford Buccaneers.
That's right, Sawyer. Cool Hand Luke. I'm going to nickname him that if he keeps playing like he's playing so far in this ball game.
With that, Branford Buccaneers are 1st and goal.
The chain crew has laid the sticks down, so deja vu at the opposite end of the field. It's the Branford Buccaneers threatening the Union County Tigers, 1st and goal. And Anderson, the freshman, is going to keep it himself. And that's going to be a loss on the play. Loss of 3 for the Branford offense. Coach Lucky on the sidelines, giving the signal in. Union County Tiger defense. Looks like they're also a 3-4 style.
Anderson deep pass all the way to the side, number 0, who
batted away, number 9 for Union County. That's Natil, the sophomore. He's going to be a good one for Union County, playing both sides of the ball. He had Branford's
almost touchdown there for the Buccaneers, but they're set back, 3rd down, ready to go again. Hopefully make it this time.
So it's 3rd and goal for the Branford Buccaneers. Leach coming to the sidelines. Oh, that ball, again, little wet after the rains this afternoon. Ball slipped out of the back's hand. Wasn't sure if they were going to call that an illegal forward pass or a illegal lateral. But that's going to bring up 4th down. Looks like Branford is going to go. Showed the old Emery and Henry swinging gate. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. If that goes through, and it did not, the officials got in the kicker's way as he was trying to step back to set up for the kick. The official ran into the kicker, and that probably had something to do
Branford missing that three
with the
there.
kick going wide left. And Coach Detter watching him, I mean, he's got a smile on his face, but it's not a sincere smile. He's a little upset, and the fans are letting the official know it too. And it's not just any official, Sawyer. It's the head umpire. It's the head guy. So he's got to learn to take give those kickers a wide girth, give those players a wide girth. So we'll switch over on downs. Turnover on downs. Union County coming back out to set up their wing tee offense deep in their own territory, about the 13-yard line. Branford employing their
just 2.5 minutes on the clock here for the rest of first quarter.
left in the first quarter. Officials having a discussion again. They're working the kinks out as well. So they misplace of the ball, but they've got it spotted properly now.
Right on the 20-yard line. Oh, got Laundry on the field.
And there's Barr, who scored Union County's only touchdown. And he gets around that same left edge. But there is a flag, as Sawyer said, on the field of play. So that play is likely coming back. Players making their way back to the original line of scrimmage. Officials are going to walk it back probably around the 10-yard line. And that's where
Exactly on the 10-yard.
they will start play again. So it will be 1st and 20. So we've had a little bit of a sloppy play, but that's to be expected, Sawyer. I mean, they haven't played since the spring, since May, and they've had summer workouts, and they've been hitting each other. So now's the first time they're hitting someone that's not wearing their colors. So here we go. Number 10, Mariu at quarterback.
Number 4 slips through that defense and is taken down by 2 Buccaneers right on the 20-yard line.
Yeah, that's Zayden Williams, number 4 for Union County. Number 18, Frazier, who was a part of that pile up down there, gets up and hobbled a little bit, stretching it out. He's good to go, not coming off the field, staying on. Branford keeps their 11 on the field.
Number 3 slipping through everything, going along the sides. Number 7 taking him down off the sides.
Yeah, number 3, Ricky Barr. Again, just a sophomore, scored Union County's only touchdown so far on the evening. And that's number 7, Braden Strait, who ran him straight out of bounds. There is a flag on the field, but I believe that was accidentally dropped. It's been picked up and tucked back in the belt. So Union County, 1st and 10 from their 34-yard line.
Ooh, slick pass off. It's been taken down by the entire squad of Buccaneers.
Yeah, number 12, Anthony Leach, one of the captains, the junior, led the way. I saw my man Elijah Onuska in there in the mix as well.
We'll have an interview coming up with him around halftime. So
At
stay
halftime,
tuned for
yes.
that.
Player spotlight, Branford Buccaneer player spotlight. Elijah Oniska. Only 1 yard on that play, that time. That pass actually thrown behind the receiver and a little high and goes out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 3rd and long. There is a flag on the field about the 41-yard line. So that was a backwards pass. It went out of bounds, so that's going to be a loss on the play.
This is probably our last play of the quarter, as there were just a few seconds on the clock. 7.
Yep, 7 seconds remaining. Clock is stopped because of the incomplete pass, but it will start once this play ends. It's a running play, so unless there's a penalty, this is going to do it for the first quarter. My man Anuska and Lopez, as well as Humphreys for the Buccaneers. And on the tackle, the stop, which will bring up 4th down. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. Sawyer, you've got something to say.
Well, with the end of the first quarter here, we're going to take a break along with the team here on rivercountrysports.com.
Looking for more selection, more savings, and more reasons to love your next Chevy? Then get to Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. You've got the largest selection of Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs, from powerful Silverados and rugged Colorados to family-friendly Equinoxes, Tahoes, and sporty Corvettes. Whatever you drive, we've got it, and it's ready to go. And right now, you can score rebates up to $10,000. That's serious savings on the Chevy you want without the runaround. Already driving a Chevy? Our state-of-the-art service department is staffed with GM-certified master technicians who know your vehicle inside and out. From oil changes to major repairs, your Chevy is in expert hands. Here's Lance McCray and Jeff Mosley.
This is Lance McCray at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. Come be a part of our Chevrolet family, and remember, don't be fooled by all the smoke and mirrors of fees and no fees, because the only line that matters is the bottom line.
Hello, this is Jeff Mosley, General Manager at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. Like Lance says, the only line that matters is the bottom line, and that's the line we will not be beat on. Thanks, and hope to see you down at the store.
All right, in the beginning of the second quarter here, swap sides of the field. Union County in possession at the 39-yard
line. And it is 4th down for the Union County, so they're going to bring out their punter. And their punter is the senior, Bryce Lawton. Flags are thrown. As Franklin and Donaway are deep, waiting for the Union County Tiger punt. So that is going to go against our Buccaneers. Will it be enough to give Union County a first down? No, but will it put them close enough to where Coach Pruitt is going to bring his punt team off the field and put his offense back on to go for 4th and inches? And he's going to call a timeout to talk it over. But
I'm going to cut you off there. With their timeout, we are also going to take a timeout here on rivercountrysports.com.
Excellence in academic and clubs. Tradition, family, future. Foundations for lifelong learning. Leadership begins here. Careers start here. Curiosity meets opportunity. Building the leaders of tomorrow. Learning begins with love. One district, every student, every day. The Suwannee County School District, my choice for high-quality education.
All right, we have the chains out here measuring.
Yeah, Coach Pruitt, he felt, guys, that looks a little close to not be a first down. So can we get the chain crew out there and measure to see? And they're like, Coach, it's not a first down. And but then Coach Pruitt is correct. I guess you're not 44 years in this business and a legend, having won 200 games plus in the state of Florida, 200 games in the state of Georgia, 7 state championships. I think he he yields a little power when he's in the official's ear on his sideline. A mistake by the Branford punt return team cost them, and Union County now has a first down and 10 from their own 44-yard line, heading right to left. Coach Detter running the defense for the Branford, putting his trust in Coach Lucky on the offensive side of the ball.
Few slick passes from Union County. Get number 9, cannot remember his name, going deep, far down, to get thrown around by a Branford Buccaneer defender, number 7.
Well, if he continues to do what he's doing, you're going to remember his name for the rest of your life. His name's Natil, just a sophomore.
The sophomore Natil.
And he breaks it off for a big gain and a first down at the 20-yard line of the Branford Buccaneers. And that time, Sawyer, it was just a matter of that offensive line just fit up with the defensive front of Coach Detter, and those big bodies pushed our Buccaneers and opened the gate for Natil. That time, 22, Lawton is met by number 53, Lopez. Looks like he got about 3 yards on the play. So Mariu, quarterback for the Union County Tigers, their wing tee, brings them to the line of scrimmage. That's Lawton again, the senior. They're going to give him the bulk of the work, especially down close to the goal line.
All right, and that'll be a first and goal for the Union County Tigers. It just another 10 yards away from going up 13-0 on the Branford Buccaneers.
But they haven't got there yet. So we're hoping that Townsend, Lopez, Onuska, and Leach can get the job done up front. Close that door and force the field goal unit onto the field. Or a turnover. And that was a great play. That's Rowland. Zachary Rowland. Just knifing through, hitting the back in the backfield. And that might be a loss on the play. So it's going to bring up second down and goal. Oh. I thought that Union County Tiger offense might have started moving before the ball was snapped.
Natil gets taken down by 3 Buccaneers, number 14, 9, and 18, I believe.
Cool hand Luke, Poindexter. And if you said number 8's in there.
18.
18. Frazier. So this is third down and goal from what looks to be about just inside the 8-yard line. So will they stick to the run game, or will they let Mariu throw the ball? And they give it to the workhorse. They give it to number 22, Lawton, and he is tripped up. I know number 9, Poindexter, was in on there throwing a hand out. So that's going to bring up fourth down. What will Coach Pruitt do? It's fourth and a long 4, as it's just outside the 4-yard line. And there is no kicker coming on. So Mariu, number 10, for Union County. Back in the shotgun.
Oh.
Little miscommunication to be expected with the young Union County Tigers, and that's going to force them to make their second time out this half.
And along with them, we are going to take our timeout here on River Country Sports.
Do you want to help veterans? Vet Team 6 is a nonprofit organization that helps North Florida and South Georgia veterans with all types of projects, things that other organizations may not be able to do, like mowing lawns, removing debris, repairing driveways. We even help one veteran bury his donkey. You can help Vet Team 6 by volunteering your time or by making a monetary donation to the cause. For more information, check out our Facebook page at VETTEAMSIX. Vet Team 6. 6 branches, 1 mission.
All right, we're back here. Both teams still finishing up their time up. There goes the whistle.
Yeah, the officials are, that's enough coaching, guys. Let's get it back on the field and see what's going to happen. With 8:26 remaining before half, it's just 7-0. It's not a score fest, that's for sure. Been some mistakes tonight, but that's to be expected. Kickoff classic.
First game of the season. Got to get ready back into the momentum.
Yep, they got to find their rhythm. But Mariu is now in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Another penalty flag, false start, and that's going to push Union County back even further. So now, if Union County's got a kicker, Coach Pruitt may want to bring the kicker in now, as it's going to be 4th and goal from about the 10-yard line. Just inside the 10, 9-yard line. Coach Pruitt deciding he's going to run his offense this close to the goal line, which, if they don't get it, that means that Branford's got a long way to go, 91 yards. But Mario's in the huddle. Huddle breaks. The Tigers come to the line of scrimmage. This time Mario under center. Pitch back to the workhorse. Oh! And that was Leach. Donaway came in with disrupted that run. Poindexter and the Branford Buccaneer defense has stopped Coach Pruitt's Union County Tiger offense, and they will take over on down, Sawyer, as it will be 1st and 10 inside their own 10, which means they've got a long way to go in 8 minutes and 18 seconds. Coach Pruitt's defense is...
I mean, all Branford needs is another deep throw like they did last time to make it all the way down, and then they just need to capitalize once they get to that far Roundtree more forward red zone.
There you go. Now, Anderson gets his offense settled in. Looks like Twins left. That's going to be Ollie James on the carry.
1 yard gain. Oh, 2.
They got a long 2 on that. Just under 3 yards on the carry. So that brings up 2nd down. We'll call it a long 7, staying positive. .51, my man Elijah Oniska snapping the ball. Important job, especially this deep in your own territory. And there he goes. Ollie James started right, but then made his way back left when the door closed. And that's going to be 1st and 10, Branford Buccaneers. Ollie James, big carry. Putting some fresh guys in the ball game for the Buccaneers. Anderson in what is called the pistol formation. And that's going to be considered a pass, actually. And that's going to be Trent Land, who also plays quarterback, but he can tote the rock as well. And that's going to be good for about 3 yards, 4 for our Branford Buccaneers, as it's now 2nd down and 6 from the Buccaneer, just inside the 34-yard line. Once again, pistol formation, twins to the left. Anderson's going to keep it this time, and he's going to get a good whiff of that first down marker. That's Cameron Anderson, a freshman. In his freshman year, hasn't even got going yet. So he's going to be here for 4 years.
Just inches from that first down for Branford. But with that, just inches away to their first down. But that'll be 3rd down, Branford Buccaneers.
So 14, Cool Hand Luke. He's going to cross that first down line, and that's going to move the sticks, and that's got Branford folks clapping. So what's going to happen now, Sawyer, is it's 5:46, which that means in the state of Florida, we're going to take a timeout, water break for the players, keep them hydrated.
And we will also take our water break here on rivercountrysports.com.
Sometimes you just need a bird's eye view. Call Bird's Eye Roofing for a free estimate. Visit www.birdseyeroofing.com or call 386-935-6559.
All right, we are back here at Cleve Sikes Field. Beautiful, beautiful evening. Nice and cool for an August evening. We had the rains come through earlier today. Both teams are still enjoying the tail end of their water break. The officials have now broken their huddles. It's unusual tonight. You usually don't see this many striped shirts, Sawyer, at a football game, but, they're getting their preseason classic in as well. So all officials, all hands on deck tonight in Branford, Florida. So here we go. 1st and 10, Branford Buccaneers, Anderson back. And that pass is complete.
Anderson almost handing it to a Union County Tiger.
Yeah, he was in his face, and that was not bad coverage, but looks like Ty Dunaway took it away from the Union County DB, and that's a short gain, but a gain nonetheless, and we'll take every gain against a Robbie Pruitt-coached Union County team. First time these two teams have ever played the game of football in all of their history. So here we go. Looks like they're going to send trips to the right. Branford Buccaneers traveling from our left to our right, heading towards the scoreboard. Anderson back, no pressure, and he's going to let it rip. Number 0 for the Buccaneers, Colby Beard, the senior, with a huge pitch and catch, and that's going to move the sticks inside Union County Tiger territory as they will start up shop. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line of Union County. Starting to see a few of these youngsters for Union County with their hands on their hips. That means they're a little bit tired, getting a little tired, which is a good thing if Coach Lucky can keep putting in some fresh legs on that offensive side. There's a snap, and he's going to give it to a fresh leg. That's number 14, Cool Hand Luke. That time he is met by a wall for a short gain, Sawyer. I think the coaches for Union County saw the same thing we saw. A couple players with their hands on their hips and getting big old 99 over there for the Union County Tigers. They're Ladarius Seymour, folks, just an eighth grader. An eighth grader starting for this Union County varsity football program. Anderson's back to pass, got trips to the left, running him out of the pocket. Oh, I believe we're going to get a flag on that one for sure. Union County Tiger holding on to the jersey. Usually when you see the shoulder pads flopping out from underneath the jersey, that's a good indicator that there was some holding going on. And number 9, Cole Poindexter, he was letting the officials know, but I think we've got about 1,000 officials here tonight, so not too many illegal plays are going to get past them. So that's going to move the ball even closer to pay dirt with 3 minutes and 48 seconds remaining before half. There it is. That red zone, the one you talked about, the Roundtree Moore red zone is where the Branford Buccaneers will set up shop. 1st and 10. Little double-double.
Number 2,
Little
Ollie's taking it. He's being met by an army of Tigers.
Yeah, had the double doubles as we call it. And Ollie in the backfield sent all 4 receivers downfield, and the back end comes out of the backfield, and Anderson just a little pitch and catch, and that's going to pick up 4 yards, almost 5 for the Branford Buccaneers as they work their way just inside the 15-yard line now. The Union County Tigers trips to the left. It is 2nd down and 6 for our Buccaneers.
Giving it to the workhorse again, Ollie. He's again met instantly. They know that he's the man who's going to take them through, and those Tigers are pouncing.
Yep, they are keying on number 2, Ollie James. They saw enough of him last season for the Buccaneers as a freshman. But now the sophomore is playing like a boy amongst men out there. So as the clock winds down, inside of 2 minutes and 40 seconds before halftime, Coach Lucky taking their time, getting the right play called, as it is 3rd and 5 for our Branford Buccaneers. And it looks like a trips right. Anderson with the snap. And he's going to take it himself and run. And boy, he is met. Number 11, Andy Gomez. But Anderson, the tough freshman, pops up. And there is a flag on the play. Looks like the flag is on Union County. And I'm just going to say this. I believe with the wet field, I think Anderson was slipping down when he was hit. But that's going to draw a targeting call. And that's going to give our Branford Buccaneers a 1st and goal inside the 10-yard line at the 8-yard line. Now the official moves it back to the 10. So 1st and 10, 1st and goal from the 10. Now the officials picked it up again. And now he's moving it to the 7. So I say line up and snap the ball before he changes his mind again, Sawyer. 3 times he moved the ball.
Buccaneers are having their chance to match Union County, hopefully, before the half.
And that is Anderson.
Taking it through.
And he is
so close.
Wow.
Loses possession.
They're saying he was down. He was down. Boy, that would be nice to see on the replay.
Whistles blowing everywhere. Officials waving their hands.
I think there's a Union County Tiger that's slow to get up down there at the goal line. And usually when you get in that goal line situation, there's a lot of bodies crammed in there. And there could be a lot of wreckage. And if you don't end up on your back, you usually make your way to the sideline feeling it. So looks like the Union County player is going to be on his feet and just fine. And that'll draw some applause from the good sportsmanship here at Cleve Sikes Field. 157 remaining. So Anderson, tough running for the freshman quarterback as he makes his way to the 1-yard line. The ball did come out. However, his knee was down, according to the officials, and we will take that as it is now 2nd down and goal for our Branford Buccaneers. Union County making their way out on defense to set up. Again, running their 3-4 defense. We got the big bodies in there, what we call the jumbo defense, to try to stop.
Flags on the field again.
So we'll wait and see what this is. Oh, encroachment. So that's going to move the ball a little bit closer. A flag on Union County. And that's going to move the ball a little bit closer, which is great news for Branford. But Branford has done the same that Union County has done, and that they have driven the length of the field and they have utilized penalties and fire the cannons because Anderson takes the ball right up the gut, hitting that Union County defense right in the mouth, and it is a touchdown for our Branford Buccaneers. Lucky with some good offensive play calling on that series. Little swinging gate is what they call the formation. They can either go for a 2-point conversion or kick it if they like what they see. The ball is up and splits the sticks. And folks, with 1:36 remaining before halftime, we're all knotted up here at Cleve Sikes Field. It is the Branford Buccaneers 7, the Union County Tigers 7.
Right. With that, while the players reset, we're going to take a break here on rivercountrysports.com.
Sometimes you just need a bird's eye view. Call Bird's Eye Roofing for a free estimate. Visit www.birdseyeroofing.com or call 386-935-6559.
All right, we are back here at Cleve Sikes Field in Branford, Southern Swanee County on rivercountrysports.com. And our Branford Buccaneers have just lived up to their expectations, showed a great ball control offense as they've worked over 90 yards before they punched it in. Anderson punching it in. And speaking of punching, number 53 tees off on the football. David Lopez. This time Union County's going to get a chance to bring it back, but number 5 says, Ty Donaway, the junior. Woo! It's good to know that these Buccaneers, Sawyer, are going to be around not just this year, but next year and some the year after that. Great open field tackle by number 5, Ty Donaway, for the Branford Buccaneers.
Puts the Union County Tigers somewhere around the 25th yard line. Not as much field to go as Buccaneers had last drive, but
Yep. Looks like it'll be about a 73-yard drive. 70.
23, 72.
Yep. So they have spotted the ball at the 23-yard line, and it is 1st and 10 for the Union County Tigers. And they will probably have a sense of urgency with 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining before halftime. About 4 yards on the carry for the running back before Humphreys, 52, clogging up the middle there for the defensive front for Branford. put a stop to that. We're under a minute now before halftime. Surprised that Pruitt's up. This time he's doing it. Pass the ball.
Little overshot from the Union County Tigers quarterback. Number 4, just not quite able to reach that ball.
When you play a wing T offense, you got to expect run, and then poop, they pop you with a pass. But when there's under a minute left and you've got 70-plus yards to go for the score and you want to take the lead going into halftime, you got to start airing the ball out, and that's what Union County just did with a deep post route. But our guy, Braden Strait, he was trying to run with him foot for foot. And here we go. Third down. What that does is that does stop the clock. So if they don't get it here, they will punt, and that will give Branford an opportunity before halftime to get the ball back. A little screen.
Number 4 on the Union County Tigers is taken down, putting them at 4th down.
Yeah, and that was the senior Vernon Richards for Branford. Boy, coming over and just planting him into the Branford sideline. It's 4th down. We'll see what Union County's going to do. Will they kick it or will they just let the clock run out? It looks like
Do we have a first down?
Union County has called the timeout.
Looks like we have a timeout. And with that, we'll be right back on this at rivercountrysports.com.
Excellence in academic and clubs. Tradition, family, future. Foundations for lifelong learning. Leadership begins here. Careers start here. Curiosity meets opportunity. Building the leaders of tomorrow. Learning begins with love. One district, every student, every day. The Suwannee County School District, my choice for high-quality education.
All right, we are back live. Cleve Sikes Field, Branford, Florida. Beautiful night. Little overcast skies, but blue underneath. The sun has set in the west, and we've got 23.3 seconds remaining before halftime. And it looks like that the Union County Tigers did, in fact, get a first down on that last play before the timeout. So it'll be first down and 10 with 23 seconds remaining. Expect Union County to air that ball out again. And there's number 12 saying,
Throw it on the ground. Branford
and that is going to, that flag right there, Sawyer, is going to be intentional grounding on Union County, and that should put them even deeper in the hole. I'm not so sure that Coach Pruitt will try to air it out, which it's a kickoff classic, so why not? But Smart Football says he may want to take his Union County Tigers into the locker room and just give one more run play, and that'll wind the clock down to halftime, and we'll go in all knotted up. It's 7-7 down here in Branford with our Buccaneers. So here we go. Mariu, the sophomore, is under center. This time I believe he will probably just hand the ball off, and they're going to be content to take it to the locker room. All knotted up, 7-7. So as we wind down under 10 seconds, clock has stopped with 7.7 seconds before halftime down here in Branford. Home game. Well, waving off the flag, run the clock, and that should do it. Both teams will make their way to their respective locker rooms.
With that, we have the buzzer at the end of the first half. And here in just a minute, we will be back to have a little talk recap of plays going on in the first half of the game. But we will be back here in a minute on rivercountrysports.com.
Looking for more selection, more savings, and more reasons to love your next Chevy? Then get to Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. You've got the largest selection of Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs, from powerful Silverados and rugged Colorados to family-friendly Equinoxes, Tahoes, and sporty Corvettes. Whatever you drive, we've got it, and it's ready to go. And right now, you can score rebates up to $10,000. That's serious savings on the Chevy you want without the runaround. Already driving a Chevy? Our state-of-the-art service department is staffed with GM-certified master technicians who know your vehicle inside and out. From oil changes to major repairs, your Chevy is in expert hands. Here's Lance McRae and Jeff Mosley.
This is Lance McRae at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. Come be a part of our Chevrolet family, and remember, don't be fooled by all the smoke and mirrors of fees and no fees, because the only line that matters is the bottom line.
Hello, this is Jeff Mosley, General Manager at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. Like Lance says, the only line that matters is the bottom line, and that's the line we will not be beat on. Thanks, and hope to see you down at the store.
All right, back here, myself and Terry. Now, Terry, what are you thinking about after watching that first half of the game? Tied up, great drives from both teams, some slips here and there. Like I said, very wet night. What are we thinking?
Has to be expected, and I think I owe an apology. The Branford roster that I have has 2 number 4s on here, and I think I've been calling Trent Land Cameron Anderson for the first half of the game. There are 2 number 4s on the roster, and I have been calling the Branford quarterback, junior Trent Land, by the wrong name all evening. But, folks, it has been Trent Land. I was about to say, I'd be so impressed if that was just a freshman playing like that. But and I'm still impressed that Trent Land, the quarterback for Branford, number 4, and we will do a better job of getting an updated roster next week and for the rest of the season. But Trent Land answered the call and drove his team 90-plus yards right before halftime and punched it in on that Union County defense after Union County came out and their opening drive and ate up more than half the first period before Ricky Barr, number 3, the running back, the sophomore running back for the Union County Tigers, before he started off the scoring on the evening. And it was 7-0 Union County in the first quarter. But then right before halftime, the Branford Buccaneers, Coach Lucky and his crew, they gave the call to Trent Land when they got inside the Roundtree Moore Ford red zone. And he had a couple of carries, and he punched it in from inside the 1-yard line to tie it up. And we are all knotted up at 7-7 here in Branford, Florida.
Right, been exciting first half, but now we do have some other stuff coming up before we begin the second half. So we're going to take our break and leave you with some nice stuff coming up. Player Spotlight with Elijah Anuska. How do you say that?
I thought you said it pretty good for being non-Russian. No, it's Elijah Oniska.
Anuska. And then we'll be back at the beginning of the second half right here on rivercountrysports.com.
Looking for the perfect spot for family dinner or catching the game? Beef O'Brady's is all about great food, friendly service, and fun for everyone. From their famous wings to hearty entrees, there's something for everyone at the table. Beef O'Brady's of Live Oak, where every visit feels like home. See you tonight.
Do you want to help veterans? Vet Team 6 is a nonprofit organization that helps North Florida and South Georgia veterans with all types of projects, things that other organizations may not be able to do, like mowing lawns, removing debris, repairing driveways. We even help one veteran bury his donkey. You can help Vet Team 6 by volunteering your time or by making a monetary donation to the cause. For more information, check out our Facebook page at VETTEAMSIX. Vet Team 6, 6 branches, 1 mission.
All right, welcome back to another halftime on the Branford Buccaneer football season, and it's that time. It's the Senior Buccaneer Spotlight. And today I have number 51, Elijah Oniska, who plays offensive and defensive lines, all 5'8", 219 pounds of him. Now, before we get started, Elijah, Oniska, that is not a name you hear every day. Where is that from?
So Oniska is originally from Russia.
Okay. And you know what? I'm a little jealous of you because as a grown man, your voice is deeper than mine. So I'm going to try to bring it down a little bit. So, how are you feeling entering the season this year?
I feel pretty good. I'm ready coming into the season as a dual both side starter as nose and center. So, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Haven't done that at all.
And how many years have you been playing football for Branford?
So I started Town League when I was 5 and I've been playing since then.
Wow. So,
Wow.
Elijah, what is different about the Buccaneer team this year versus the one from last year?
So last year, you know, it's really just like different head coaches. The head coach from Georgia brought in a whole new like offense and defense.
Um,
Not really new, but like it's newer to us. But like I think it's good. I think yeah, it's clicking for me. I'm understanding it a lot more than I was last year.
Now, I know we're early on in the season right now. As a matter of fact, this first game with Osceola, you do know your head coach's name, right? Coach Detter. Is that the coach you're talking about from Georgia?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
all right. Just wanted to make sure
Yes, sir.
y'all didn't bring in another one that I
No.
didn't know about. So how have practices, preparation for this season been much different than they have been in the past?
Uh,
What has Coach Detter brought to the table that's different?
So some things different, we play music at practice. He likes to get us out there, because in the stadiums during the game, he's like, we're not gonna have it quiet like it is at practice. The fans are gonna be loud, the music's gonna be playing, the band's gonna be playing. So, it's just like a different vibe out there, and it's a lot more fast paced than it was.
I mentioned that to Braden last week, in that I've attended some of y'all's practices, and I love the vibe. And here
Hmm.
you go mentioning
I'm
loving
saying,
the vibe. Got the music
I
playing out
love it.
there, so yes, there's energy.
Hmm.
So, what goals do you have for this team this season?
Uh, get a ring on our fingers
Okay,
this year.
think big,
Oh
young man.
yeah,
Think big.
exactly. Shoot for the stars, reach for the moon.
All right. So, what goals do you have for yourself personally this season?
My some goals I got, keep my spot on both sides of the line. Basically just that, honestly. I really want to make a difference in this game for our team.
I got you. I got you, young man. So, what is something that you, Elijah, just cannot wait early on in this season for Bucks fans to see when they come and watch a Branford Buccaneer football game on Friday nights?
I think we have a lot of intensity and like we could if we could get a good playoff, it's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be a long game for the opponents, honestly.
Okay. So, what side of the ball do you enjoy playing the most? I know you're offensive line and defensive line, but if
Sure.
you could pick one side of the ball, which one would it be and why?
Most definitely defense. I like defense all the way. I used to be an offensive player, but that's just back when I was like, oh, defense, they got all these calls. But no, offense, I feel like if you mess up one thing, the whole play's busted. Defense, if you get blown out and they pass the ball, the DB's got that. I like defense because I could get my hands on somebody and get them on the ground.
I kind of had a feeling that that was where you were going to head to with
Hmm.
this. You look like the kind of guy that likes to mix it up with
Oh yeah.
somebody. So what has it meant to you playing for Branford all these years?
So my uncles, they've played in Branford when they were here, so it's just like I feel like it's just like them passing the torch down to me and me carrying on the Oniska legacy here.
I love it. Great answer. So who do you credit with helping you become the athlete that you are today?
My defensive lineman coach, Coach Jerry Coker,
Hmm.
that's my dog right there, Coach Jerry. I love him.
All right. So do you have any pregame rituals, any traditions, any quirky little traditions that you do prior to a game each week that you feel like I have to do this if I'm going to play my best?
Sometimes I'll listen to some country music on the way to like away games if they're really far. And I like to pray in the end zone before the game. Just pray over the players, pray over myself, the fans, thanking God for letting us get here. Because if he wanted to take me now, he could.
Okay. All right. I love it. So is there one game in your career so far in your career that you will never forget?
Uh I gotta say my first time getting some reps on varsity, which was against Hilliard. I got in, it was such a muddy field. It
Did
was
y'all
so
play
bad.
in Hilliard or did
Yeah.
y'all play here?
We played in Hilliard right after it rained too,
I've
so
been there, young man. I've been there.
hmm
Yes.
them that ground gets wet and them soils. Oh, it got bad. But yeah, I got in and I got my first sack in that game.
Okay, good deal. So, what are your interests when you are not here at Branford High School, when you're not on the football field? What are some of your interests away from football?
Well, I work at Itchituckney Springs, so that's where most of my time goes. So if I'm not there, I'm at home playing with my cat, family, and or playing on my game.
Boy, did you make it all the summer workouts, or did you stay at work? Did you work
Uh,
overtime at Itchituckney Springs? Because it's nice and cool over there, and it's brutally hot over here.
Ooh, I'm gonna I missed a few workouts, but I way much rather been here than at work.
Okay,
hmm
wow. All right. So, what are your plans after you graduate from Branford
So
High School?
I I have like at least three plans. I want to either go to the military,
Hmm.
or I want to drive trucks, or get my real estate license.
Have you thought about what branch of the military you'd like to go into?
Probably the army.
Okay, I kind of had you picked as a Marine.
Oh,
So, but
my uncle was a Marine,
yeah.
and he said he wanted one of his grandkids to go to the force. So I'm like, I might.
Well,
Still thinking.
well, as a former veteran, I'm telling you, yeah, that would be a good option. That
Yes,
would be
sir.
a good option. Now, would you like to play college football someday if you've given the opportunity?
If I was given the opportunity, I would love to play college football. Just to like get the experience of a college and especially because I love football. I
Mhm,
love it. And if
mhm.
I could continue playing, I would.
You love that heat, that
Mhm.
sweat, getting
Mhm.
hurt, injured,
Mhm.
bleeding. You
Mhm.
like
I
that,
love
huh?
the battle scars.
I'm telling
Love
you.
them.
Well, if it doesn't work out, there's always the Marines. So, what career are you interested in pursuing?
Probably truck driving.
Truck driving?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right. And how are the Bucks fans going to remember Elijah after your football career is over?
And they're gonna remember me for bringing the most juice to them stadiums. I'm telling you, I could get the fans pumped up. I get the crowd pumped up. Our teammates, I could get their teammates really mad at us. Like, then when they get mad and we get hyped, it just gets a good game going.
I got you. Well, you know what? My next question to you was going to be, are you ready to have a little fun? But you know what? I think you started having the fun about 10 minutes ago when
Yeah.
we
Oh
started this
yeah.
interview. But are you ready?
Oh
I
yeah.
got some rapid fire questions here for
All
you.
right.
Put on that thinking cap. Here it goes.
All right.
Got to get a quick answer. What is your second favorite high school team?
Second favorite high school team, probably our rivals, Mayo.
Okay, the Hornets. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Your favorite athlete? Could be
Favorite
high
athlete,
school, college, pro, still playing, retired.
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans,
Mm-hmm.
wide receiver, Buccaneers.
Mm-hmm.
Former
Former. Oh,
Buccaneer. I know.
oh.
So, favorite college football team?
Uh, I like the Bulls, South Florida Bulls, because that's where I'm from.
Okay. Favorite NFL football team?
See, it goes either way because I like Mike Evans. So right now I'm a 49ers fan, but I was originally a Buccaneer fan.
Okay, right there with me. Favorite team that is not a football team?
Favorite team that's not a football team. Oof, I really don't watch that. Probably the Tampa Rays.
Okay, all right. Favorite type of music? You already gave us a little preview.
Country music.
Got a favorite artist?
I could listen to it all. Luke Combs, Billy Chamberlain. I think that's his name. Yeah, really. Or Luke Bryan. Put
Okay.
on some Luke Bryan.
How about favorite movie of all time?
Oh, I just watched the new Spider-Man movie and that one was so good, but it's tied between that one and the last one.
Okay, all right. Favorite actor?
Tom Holland. Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man himself.
Yup.
Favorite subject, favorite class at Branford High School?
Math.
Okay. Favorite teacher?
Favorite teacher, that'll be KJ Wingate, Mr. Wingate, my dog.
Oh,
Reading teacher got me for the love of reading.
okay. Fastest teammate on the team?
I think I'm gonna go with Ty Donaway.
Smartest teammate?
Ooh. I'm gonna give it to all the linemen. Us linemen got to be really smart whenever, because if a blacker backer blitzes, you got to pick them up quickly.
And you know what? As a former coach, I'm telling you, offensive line is key.
Mm-hmm.
A team is as good as its offensive line.
Yup.
So smart choice there, young man. Who's the hardest hitting teammate?
Hardest hitting. I want to give it to Vernon Richards.
All right. Well, I might be talking to him, but who's the funniest teammate?
Funny. Oh, I'm the funniest teammate. I'm the funniest teammate.
Okay. All right. The important one. Best singer on the team.
Right here. That's me again.
Well, folks, he's a fun guy. You're going to see he's just as good off the field as he is on the field. So we've got Elijah Oniska with us this year for the Branford Buccaneers Senior Spotlight. We appreciate you being here,
Yes,
brother.
sir. Thanks for having me.
All the best to you,
Yes,
my
sir.
man.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Looking for more selection, more savings, and more reasons to love your next Chevy? Then get to Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. You've got the largest selection of Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs, from powerful Silverados and rugged Colorados to family-friendly Equinoxes, Tahoes, and sporty Corvettes. Whatever you drive, we've got it, and it's ready to go. And right now, you can score rebates up to $10,000. That's serious savings on the Chevy you want without the runaround. Already driving a Chevy? Our state-of-the-art service department is staffed with GM-certified master technicians who know your vehicle inside and out. From oil changes to major repairs, your Chevy is in expert hands. Here's Lance McCray and Jeff Mosley.
This is Lance McCray at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. Come be a part of our Chevrolet family, and remember, don't be fooled by all the smoke and mirrors of fees and no fees, because the only line that matters is the bottom line.
Hello, this is Jeff Mosley, General Manager at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. Like Lance says, the only line that matters is the bottom line, and that's the line we will not be beat on. Thanks, and hope to see you down at the store.
All right, back here, second half, just moments away from starting. Teams are doing their halftime exercises.
Yep, they're warm-ups prior to the kickoff of the second half. The kickoff will go to Branford. Branford will receive. Want to give a big shout-out to Miss Brooke Espenship. She is awesome. Former student who is now married to one of the coaches here in Branford, and she has brought us an updated roster. So there will be no more of this giving all the glory to the young freshman when it should go to the talented junior, number 4, Trent Land. So
unless, of course, he ends up on the field.
And he will end up on the field in the fourth quarter, because the way it's going to work now is they've got one more quarter of play between these two varsities, and then they're going to start putting in the freshman and the JV for the fourth quarter. That was agreed upon. But Ms. Brooke Espenship, it was wonderful to see you again, and thank you so much for ensuring that rivercountrysports.com has the correct Branford Buccaneer roster. I can crumble this other one up and throw it away and never see it again, and go into the rest of the season, Sawyer, with the correct roster. So the first half saw both teams exchange touchdowns. First quarter belonged to the Union County Tigers as they dominated the time of play in that first quarter, Sawyer, and as well as the offensive yardage. But then Coach Lucky for the Buccaneers and his offense.
90-something mile drive?
Miles, yeah, it might have felt like miles when they were running against that Union County defense, but they kept chipping away until Trent Land, I'm going to try to get this, I'm going to have Anderson's name down pat over the next 4 years. Trent Land punched it in from just outside the goal line to tie it up just before halftime. And so that's where we stand at Cleve Sikes Field on this beautiful Friday evening, the start of football, the only football game going on in the state of Florida that we are aware of anywhere. And they are getting set to, teams have gone to their respective sidelines, and they are getting set to for the second half kickoff. It will be Union County Tigers kicking off to our Branford Buccaneers to start the second half. So
as you can just see, Branford's making their grand return back to the field, ready to tear up and sink the enemy ship.
Yeah, they hoist the Jolly Roger, and hopefully we're going to hear those cannons fire a time or two more before this night is over with. Coach Pruitt and his staff, if football fans might remember a great player for him, Gerard Big Money Warren. He coaches the defensive front, the young defensive front for the Union County Tigers. Coach Dorsett, some familiar local names who are over on that Union County side. But Coach Detter, who's got some ties to Union County himself, is now a Branford Buccaneer, and he has brought his coaching staff as well as his Buccaneer team out here for the second half as they go through their warm-ups, as we've got just under a minute before they will tee it up for the second half, Sawyer.
Well, you know what I think? I think with that 1 minute to spare, we'll take one more short break before the kickoff of the second half begins right here on rivercountrysports.com.
Sometimes you just need a bird's eye view. Call Bird's Eye Roofing for a free estimate. Visit www.birdseyeroofing.com or call 386-935-6559.
Saddle up, Swanee. It's rodeo time. The 6th annual Swanee River Roundup Pro Rodeo will take place October 16th and 17th at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena at the Fairgrounds in Live Oak. There will be roping, along with bronc riding, steer wrestling, cowgirl breakaway, barrel racing, plus bull riding. Gates open at 6 with the rodeo beginning at 7:30. Saturday's rodeo will air live right here on River Country. Don't miss the rodeo October 16th and 17th in Live Oak. For more information, call 386-362-3004 or visit SwaneeParks.com.
Well, we are back here at Cleve Sikes Field. Sawyer, I hope that these Branford Buccaneers can lasso and corral these Union County Tigers the way the Swanee River Rodeo is about to do as it gets closer to coming to town. Number 17, Waters, the junior, for the Union County Tigers. He's got the ball teed up. Kickoff team is ready. We are going live with these kickoffs, the special teams, kickoff return, punt return. It is a bloop kick, which if it's mishandled, that could end up being trouble for the Branford Buccaneers, but it is not.
Looks like that's
It
number
is
10 being taken down around the 35-yard line.
Yep, number 10, Franklin for the Buccaneers. And that's pretty good field position for our Buccaneers to start with. Coach Lucky got his offense down there, huddled up around him. First time these two teams have ever met in the history of both schools' athletics.
That's really something, and I mean, you'll never know the next time these two teams play, so whoever comes out on top will have that 1-0 record.
Well, with both being in the Sunshine State Athletic Association, you know, they both have successful years. Maybe they'll see each other again when it comes playoff time late in October. But right now, it's my man Trent Land, and he picks the ball up off the ground, and he's going to take it around left end, but not for much, as Durant, the senior for the Union County Tigers, chases him down from behind, and that's going to be a loss of a couple of yards, maybe a yard, 2 yards, maybe 3 yards. The officials decide. We're all getting our feet wet tonight, including up here in the booth. Writing down lessons learned as we go along. Branford came out and looked like a quads to the left, but now sending Colby Beard in motion, and that's going to go empty set.
Trent's taking himself again, being met.
Good job by
Dodges
Trent
through.
Land as he pump faked. Fans unhappy with the way number 59 there for the Union County Tigers took Land out of bounds all the way to the fence. That's Rivera, the senior for the Union County Tigers, trying to get his young teammates up and playing like the Tigers of old when they were winning all those state championships back in the day. But it's third down, third and about.
Oh, they're bringing it into the sticks.
Third and about 7, along 7. Pistol formation for Land.
All right, Trent making over towards the left side pass, drops
gonna-
to his knees, isn't able to get much movement.
Well, that's
Oh,
once the knee is down, that the play is over. So, and boy, that's a big hurt for Union County if he stays down. That's Mackenzie Natil, the sophomore, the super sophomore that's done such a fine job. And with that injury on the field, I believe rivercountrysports.com is going to take a break.
Excellence in academic and clubs. Tradition, family, future. Foundations for lifelong learning. Leadership begins here. Careers start here. Curiosity meets opportunity. Building the leaders of tomorrow. Learning begins with love. One district, every student, every day. The Suwannee County School District, my choice for high quality education.
From the heart of Suwannee County, it's River Country Sports, your exclusive home for local high school sports, live events, and all the hometown action you care about. Catch every touchdown, buzzer beater, and big play, streaming live and on demand at rivercountrysports.com. Proudly supporting all of Suwannee County. This is River Country Sports, your teams, your town, your stream.
Back on the field, Natil's up, making his way back towards his team. Looks like he's being taken off the field, though.
Yeah, he's got to come off. Once he's been injured, he can't stay on the field. They'll take him off for at least a play. But as long as he stayed down, I imagine they're probably going to check him out. He's frustrated over on the sidelines for getting injured, and that's the sign of a competitor right there. But it is fourth down, and Branford is going to have to punt the ball back to Union County. And number 4, Zayden Williams, a sophomore, is waiting for the punt, and I think he's just going to let it whoa, no, he's going to jump on it, which is not a smart move. I think Coach Pruitt will be waiting for him on the sidelines to let him know when that ball is just bouncing there, floundering, that just get away from it. And I think his teammates are talking to him about it right now. So Edward Durant, the senior, just taking the young sophomore under his wing and educating him on the game of football. So Union County getting their offensive play together on the sidelines with their coaching staff. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for them as they start on their own 27-yard line, Sawyer. So Branford, their 3-4 defense, eyeballing that wing T offense of the Union County Tigers. And that's a quick handoff right up the middle, trying that Branford defense, and they're going to gain about 4 yards on that carry. That'll bring up 2nd down and about 6 yards.
Branford's linebackers, every yard counts. I mean, those plays go on again. They'll break through the 10 every time within those.
Little misdirection there. Colby Beard. That's the beauty and the ugliness of that wing T offense. It looks like everyone's going one direction and one cat goes back the other. And a lot of times that misdirection confuses a defense, but that time Coach Detter's defense was right where they were supposed to be, disciplined and staying at home. It's 3rd down and about 5. Hey, there's a big play by the man, number 12, Keaton Brown.
You have a flag on the field.
So Mariu.
That were to stand, that is a huge loss for the Union County Tigers.
Yep. Brown introducing Mariu to the turf in a rude way, but it looks like that flag is going to go against our Branford Buccaneers. That's not going to sit well with the hometown folks. And here comes the new head umpire for this half. So he's going to let us know there was a face mask on that play. And that's an automatic first down now for the Union County Tigers. So they'll start once again. Official stop and play. Folks, we're all getting our feet wet tonight. From down on the field, the playing field, to up here in the press box. The officials.
Oh, Double Deuce slipping through for another Union County first down.
Yeah, Bryce Lawton, another senior. I think when this third quarter, Sawyer, is going to be it for the majority of the varsity. They're going to hand the fourth quarter over to the junior varsity and freshmen. And so Coach Pruitt is going to let his upperclassmen try to win this ball game for his young Union County Tigers, which did not have a good year last year.
A little bit of misdirection in the back. Zero is able to make his way through for a short gain.
Once again, Durant, the senior. Coach Pruitt giving the ball more to his seniors this third quarter as we work our way down to 7 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in this third quarter. But old Vernon Richards, number 3, came up and lowered the boom, making it 2nd down and 8 for the Union County Tigers in their wing T offense. There's the quick hitter, Double Deuce once again.
Another first down.
That's Bryce Lawton, the senior. So it's been the seniors' drive so far in this third quarter for the Union County Tigers. That's going to move the sticks. Clock continues to run. 7:20, 7:19. Ball just inside the Branford Buccaneer 30-yard line. Union County and their wing T offense. Mariu under center. And that's Barr. And he's met by a host of Buccaneers, including cool hand Luke White and Keaton Brown for the Buccaneers. Barr, the sophomore for Union County, scored the only Tigers touchdown in this game in the first quarter on their opening drive, but it's been nil since. And that Coach Detter's defense, Buccaneer defense, is trying to keep it that way. Little cross direction, misdirection. Once again, the senior, Durant.
Now, these low-scoring games, they always come down to, like, nail. Super intense all the way through. You never know who's going to break away in the terms of score.
Yep, it's a matter of who is disciplined and who is not. Who is in better shape and who is not. So as the clock ticks down under 6 minutes, 5 minutes and 50 seconds, Union County, 3rd down and about 4 yards to go at the Branford 23-yard line. Mariu under center. Looks like he's going to pass this time. And that's a great job by Poindexter breaking that pass up. And that's, once again, we just mentioned discipline as the clock ticks down. And it looks like an official timeout. And what's going to happen now is in Florida, once again, it's water time for both teams. And that means it's water time for Power.
Means it's water time for us as well here on rivercountrysports.com.
Are you new to investing and not sure where to begin? Start by looking for a financial advisor who will offer you a strategy personalized for you and your family. One who will be there as your life and financial situation changes. I'm Hunter Abercrombie, your Live Oak Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner together to help your strategy stay on track. Contact me today at 386-364-3699. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Saddle up, Swanee. It's rodeo time.
Talk over you, so I can do it. I got it. All right. Back here. Field teams ending up their timeout. We got some people stretching.
Yeah, you get down this deep in the game. And, you know, folks, they're giving it their all. I mean, for 4 seconds every play, they're going hard.
Got to keep your body healthy.
And a lot of sweating going on out there, therefore cramping. And my guy that made the big play that broke up the pass last play, Poindexter, he was down there kind of trying to work out a little soreness, little cramp. But 4th down and 4, and this is where the Buccaneers need to bow their necks. Oh.
Ooh,
And
that might just be a first down.
Yep, and I know Ollie James is going to be kicking himself because he had him in the backfield. And he just dipped and slipped right up underneath Mr. James. And just put the ball across the first down marker. And that's going to give a new set of downs to the Union County Tigers as they are marching closer and closer. Inside the 20. That red zone. And it looks like Branford wants a timeout. Coach Detter wants a timeout. Didn't like what he saw. So, Sawyer, we're going to take a timeout right here on rivercountrysports.com. We'll be back in one moment.
From the heart of Suwannee County, it's River Country Sports, your exclusive home for local high school sports, live events, and all the hometown action you care about. Catch every touchdown, buzzer beater, and big play, streaming live and on demand at rivercountrysports.com. Proudly supporting all of Suwannee County. This is River Country Sports, your teams, your town, your stream.
Right, back here on rivercountrysports.com, teams are ending up their timeout again. 2 short timeouts in a row. That's how you know it's getting down to the wire. Branford doesn't want this touchdown to go through, while Union County and Coach Pruitt
That's correct.
trying to get through and go up on the Buccaneers.
All right, so Union County bringing their wing tee offense to the line of scrimmage. And that time, the young sophomore, the talented sophomore Barr, is stuffed and pushed backwards by that Branford defensive front. And that second level of linebackers. So that's a loss of a yard for Union County. And we'll see if Coach Pruitt doesn't go back to some of his upperclassmen, such as number 0, Durant. And they do. And Durant around that left edge, and he lowers his pads, and he just pushes forward close to that first down marker.
Upperclassmen are squeezing out every moment of play they have until they pass it on to the underclassmen, trying to get ready for this upcoming season. Hopefully go through districts, regionals, hoping to make it far as every team does.
So that'll be 3rd down now coming up for the Union County Tigers, 3rd and 1. So we'll see what the sophomore quarterback, Mariu, does, and he hands it off to the guy that scored the first touchdown, and he's going to punch it down inside the 5-yard line, it looks. That's Barr. That little fella, he can smell the end zone when he gets down there close. Now it's just a matter of that big defensive front for our Branford Buccaneers to bow their necks. Detter is signal in.
Union County Tigers, small huddle, and ready for the next play. Number 4 is taking it through, gets taken down by 2 Buccaneers.
Swarming defense up there by the Buccaneers, led by Keaton Brown. That defensive front kind of stuffing that Union County offensive line that time, got the better of them. Coach Detter in that goal line defense. And that again, no go. So with 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining,
Third down for the Union County Tigers.
it's about to be 3rd and goal for the Union County Tigers. What will they do? Will they still try to run after being stuffed twice in a row? Or are they going to let the young Mariu roll out and put the ball up in the air? Not a time to fall asleep for the secondary of the Branford Buccaneers. I see they got 22 in the backfield, the senior, Bryce Lawton. And that's just what they're going to do. They're going to roll 10 out, let him throw the ball. He had a wide open receiver. However, as young quarterbacks sometimes do, he missed the mark. So that'll bring up 4th down and goal right now for Union County, as Mariu will make his way to the sidelines to get a play from Coach Pruitt. An important play, as this is 4th down and goal for the Union County Tigers.
Very close there. But the Buccaneers just had slip, left a gap open, and they took the gap. Unfortunately missed. Just leaving those gaps open, you have to take chance on every opportunity. It looks like we're going to take a timeout here, as they are as well, back here on rivercountrysports.com.
Sometimes you just need a bird's eye view. Call Bird's Eye Roofing for a free estimate. Visit www.birdseyeroofing.com or call 386-935-6559.
All right, back here. 4th down for the Union County Tigers. One of their last chances probably in this quarter to go up on the Buccaneers.
Yeah, it's not going to leave Branford a lot of time with the football for the varsity this 3rd period, because this will end both varsities play for the evening. And this is Union County, and Coach Pruitt's decided, I'm going to kick the field goal and try to get out of here with a 10-7 win. Leave it up to my defense to try to stop Branford. With 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining before the 3rd quarter comes to an end. There's the snap, the hold, the kick is up. It looks like it might have sailed wide left, and the Branford Buccaneer players are letting the fans know, including my man Cole Poindexter, that ball sailed wide left. So the Buccaneers, Sawyer, are about to take over on downs as the errant field goal went wide left for the Union County Tigers.
Buccaneers have about 2 minutes in this quarter to make something happen before passing it on to the underclassmen.
You know, and this is just what a kickoff classic is supposed to be. There's a lot to clean up. I'm sure when we talked to Coach Detter on Monday on the coach's show, that's just what he's going to say. You know, we've got to fix a lot of mistakes, and that is what is said year after year after you play your first game. So with that being said, Union County defense is ready for play. And my man, Trent Land, in the pistol formation for the Bucks, takes the snap.
Passes it off to Ollie, who's trying to make it through. He's being pulled down by some Tigers. There's a pile up.
Some of the Union County folks thought that there was a turnover, and I tell you, our man Ollie might be slow to get up off the turf.
With that, we're going to let Ollie recover, and we're going to take a break here on rivercountrysports.com.
Excellence in academic and clubs. Tradition, family, future. Foundations for lifelong learning. Leadership begins here. Careers start here. Curiosity meets opportunity. Building the leaders of tomorrow. Learning begins with love. One district, every student, every day. The Suwannee County School District, my choice for high-quality education.
Saddle up, Suwannee. It's rodeo time. The 6th annual Suwannee River Roundup Pro Rodeo will take place October 16th and 17th at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena at the Fairgrounds in Live Oak. There will be roping, along with bronc riding, steer wrestling, cowgirl breakaway, barrel racing, plus bull riding. Gates open at 6 with the rodeo beginning at 7:30. Saturday's rodeo will air live right here on River Country. Don't miss the rodeo October 16th and 17th in Live Oak. For more information, call 386-362-3004 or visit SuwanneeParks.com.
All right, we are back. Ollie James is on his feet, making his way to the sidelines. Big ovation from the Branford Buccaneer fans. He's one of our favorite sons, and he's been a workhorse tonight. He's played both sides of the ball, special teams, and I think what he's experiencing right now, Sawyer, is mostly cramps. Not injuries, but cramps. So here we go. 2nd down and about 11. Anderson's going to roll out to the right. Got a wide open Colby Beard.
Failed pass from Trent.
Yep. Put some heat on that. It was thrown a little bit behind him. A little too hot to handle, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 11 with 1 minute and 31 seconds before both coaches have agreed that at the end of the 3rd quarter, we're taking our varsity players off the field, and we're going to let our even younger guys, because both of these teams are young teams, but the even younger guys. As a matter of fact, Union County didn't even have a JV last year. So there's Land. This time he connects with Beard.
Buccaneers got about 1.5 minutes to go on this clock. Still so much field to track.
That's going to push the ball forward, but that's not going to be enough for a 1st down. It's going to be 4th and 5, and I think that Coach Detter's going to play it smart, and he's just going to punt that ball deep in his own territory. Doesn't want to give the Union County Tigers, go for it on 4th down and give the Union County Tigers an opportunity to attempt another field goal with less than 1.5 minutes left. Branford in punting formation. Good snap. Clean. Got the kickoff. And Buccaneer special team players all around that football, not going to allow Zayden Williams an opportunity to return that. Good hustle down the field, led by led by Braden Strait. So with 1 minute and 15 seconds left, Union County is going to make their way back onto the field. And try to take this ball 57 yards. Coach Detter wanted to see what Union County was going to come out in, and
Looks
he
like
called the
they're taking
timeout.
the timeout here.
And so Coach Detter has called the timeout.
And we as well will take a timeout here on rivercountrysports.com.
Sometimes you just need a bird's eye view. Call Bird's Eye Roofing for a free estimate. Visit www.birdseyeroofing.com or call 386-935-6559.
All right, we are back at Cleve Sikes Field. Beautiful night down in southern Suwannee County. Got a little Neil Diamond playing on the PA system here. Cheerleaders doing a great job. Fans doing a great job. Now we just got to clean up the football players and us in the booth. So, and we'll all be on the same page.
Very short minute 15 left on the clock to wrap up this third quarter. Union County in possession, about half the field to go.
Oh, boy. Good pressure and good sportsmanship. Zachary Rowland, number 22. Also, Alex Dees looked like he was in there hustling, chasing down Mariu because he had a receiver that was breaking open. We got to let our man Braden Strait know that when there's just over a minute left in the time you're going to be playing, you cannot let anything get past you. You cannot get beat deep. And that pressure was the difference on that play because he had a Union County Tiger breaking free. Flag on the play. Not sure if that was a illegal shift. No. Looks like going to be against our Buccaneers. Little encroachment. Our guy stuck his hand in the dirt over the line of scrimmage. And that's going to be 5 free yards for the Union County Tigers, moving them closer to the Branford end zone, 52 yards away, second down and 5 yards, Sawyer.
Slightest mistakes causing gainage for the Union County Tigers here. All Branford needs to do is hold for this last minute.
Looked like Cool Hand Luke holding on till the cavalry came.
Be third down for the Union County Tigers.
Bryce
3
Lawton,
yards to go.
Bryce Lawton, the senior running back, boy, he had those legs driving, which is what you want to see when you coach the running backs. But Cool Hand Luke, man, he was not letting him get out of his grasp. And with 35 seconds and counting going and third down, Mariu's going to drop back to pass. Our man Ollie. Oh, that would have been a Union County first down.
Incomplete pass from 10 to 20. Who are those players?
Number 20 is Lane Jackson, the senior.
Lane Jackson just slips right through his fingers. The wet ball. I mean, it's hard to grab that pigskin.
So fourth down coming up, 4th and 3. So this is it. Last ditch effort for the Union County Tigers in this third quarter, which will be like a fourth quarter for the varsity players, as both coaches, again, have agreed that when the third quarter ends, we pull our varsity players off and we let the even younger guys play the fourth quarter. They've been through fall camp. They've been through summer workouts. They deserve a quarter before the season starts. Mariu back.
Pass over the Deaders.
And that's a great job by the Branford defense. Coach Detter knows what he's doing, dialing it up. Number 12, blitzing. And that's Keaton Brown. And he put the heat on the young Mariu. So now with 18.8 seconds remaining, Branford offense, Coach Lucky's crew, is going to be able to get one more shot.
Looks like they're taking that timeout here, and we're also going to take our timeout here on rivercountrysports.com.
Do you want to help veterans? Vet Team 6 is a nonprofit organization that helps North Florida and South Georgia veterans with all types of projects, things that other organizations may not be able to do, like mowing lawns, removing debris, repairing driveways. We even help one veteran bury his donkey. You can help Vet Team 6 by volunteering your time or by making a monetary donation to the cause.
All right, back here, play is starting.
18 seconds remaining. 1st and 10. Land got a receiver wide open out here. Union County secondary didn't see him. Over here close to the sidelines, blended with the rest of his teammates. And then when the ball was snapped, number 11, boy, just took off. Jack McInnes. Oh, Jack, they would have been talking about you for years to come. This time, Union County's little number 16 spots McInnes, and he's over here on him this time. So with 14 seconds remaining, second down, Trent Land steps up in the pocket. Now he tucks it and he runs, and this might be, unless they call a timeout, I think they're one remaining. That's going to bring it into the third quarter, Sawyer.
All right, that's the third quarter for us. We'll be back here on the field to welcome the underclassmen and freshmen here to play tonight here on rivercountrysports.com.
Looking for more selection, more savings, and more reasons to love your next Chevy? Then get to Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. You've got the largest selection of Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs, from powerful Silverados and rugged Colorados to family-friendly Equinoxes, Tahoes, and sporty Corvettes. Whatever you drive, we've got it, and it's ready to go. And right now, you can score rebates up to $10,000. That's serious savings on the Chevy you want without the runaround. Already driving a Chevy? Our state-of-the-art service department is staffed with GM-certified master technicians who know your vehicle inside and out. From oil changes to major repairs, your Chevy is in expert hands. Here's Lance McCray and Jeff Mosley.
This is Lance McCray at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. Come be a part of our Chevrolet family, and remember, don't be fooled by all the smoke and mirrors of fees and no fees, because the only line that matters is the bottom line.
Hello, this is Jeff Mosley, General Manager at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. Like Lance says, the only line that matters is the bottom line, and that's the line we will not be beat on. Thanks, and hope to see you down at the store.
Right, back here on rivercountrysports.com, fourth quarter, imminent, coming in hot here tonight.
It's been a surprise, a pleasant surprise, actually, with all the mistakes that's been made this evening, which you expect in a kickoff classic. I mean, these guys, since the end of last football season, they've had to say goodbye to some tremendous seniors on this Branford Buccaneer team, just as Union County has as well. But they've had a spring to practice. They had a spring game to play, which did not have a real game feel. And then they've had summer workouts, these brutally hot summer days of July and August. And then fall camps begins, and they're hitting the same guys day after day. So to come out here and take on a team with different colors, you can expect a lot of mistakes to be made. So I guarantee you, both Coach Pruitt and Coach Detter next week are going to be spending a lot of time with their teams in the film room. I mean, I see coaches now on both sidelines calling players that, they didn't realize they were supposed to be in the game. Get your butt over here and get in the game. So there's a lot to learn. It's what frustrates you about the game, but it's also what you love about the game, is that every season it begins anew, and you just have to relearn the game of football, especially these young guys. And speaking of young guys, Sawyer, here they come, our young Branford Buccaneers making their way onto the field. And they will start 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line.
Leaving this game up to the younger generation to decide who will come out on top here tonight.
Yeah, all these guys right here you're going to see for many years to come here in Branford. Number 17 is the quarterback, Eli Bass.
Very impressive front line from the Buccaneers, just pushing kids back who aren't able to withstand their might, their strength.
So that's a gain of 6 yards on that carry. Bass in the pistol formation. And he was going to hand it off again to the youngster, Cameron Anderson.
Flag on the field. Looks like they're...
Now I get to say Cameron Anderson's name. But now in the fourth quarter, should I call Cameron Anderson Trent Land? To both families, I apologize. Just going by the names we have on the roster here. So Cameron Anderson wearing number 28 for our Branford Buccaneers, our young Buccaneers.
Looks like we had an offside Tiger, and they're going to set us down to first down for Branford Buccaneers.
Yep, little encroachment will give us the automatic first down. Oh.
Ooh, slip up from the QB, gets pounced on by a few Tigers for a loss.
Yeah, little. Wasn't sure. Am I handing the ball off to you? Is it, or am I keeping it?
Gotta remember, they're young, maybe new to the sport. Maybe they play for a little bit, starting to get into the big leagues. It's a lot of pressure being out here on this home field.
This first night of football. Yeah. Knowing all the people are watching you, the ball's coming to you.
Go firm grip off to the side, 42. It's taken down.
So that time Anderson connects with number 42, Hayden Derringer.
Is Anderson the younger team's quarterback?
Anderson. Excuse me, Eli Bass. Eli Bass. I'm telling you, this Anderson, I think this Anderson kid's going to be special because I've said his name times I shouldn't have said his name. So yeah, I predict big things to happen for Anderson. I got to quit looking at this other roster. 17 with it. Oh, right over the middle. So incomplete pass to number 12, Keaton Brown.
All right. What's going on?
So letting the young guys get an opportunity to play tonight. Wasn't sure what they had decided on this one. There's 9:57. Looks like they're going to move the ball to the other side of the field. And this time, let the Union County Tigers. So it's a situational time now for Union County and Branford. No special teams. There's no punt. It's as if now they're playing as if Branford punted and Union County has the ball 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Looks like Branford, our Bucks. Yep, the infraction's waived off. So that's what happened. Where in the first 3 quarters, everything was live. This 4th quarter, they're not going to punt. They're just going to say as if we punted in a punting situation, and then they're going to give the other team the ball.
Now, why is that? Oh.
Jeremiah Reed, the freshman for Union County, got walloped. He got up to show that he's not fazed by it. Probably because they haven't worked, the JV hasn't worked on their special teams like the varsity has. And so their season usually doesn't start till a little bit later than the varsity does. And so they're going to have time to work on special teams. They haven't worked on it.
More time to develop.
Yes, exactly.
Got a Tiger breaking through. It might be first down for the Union County Tigers.
Yeah, that's a carry for a first down. Carrying the ball up to the 44-yard line. That'll move the sticks. Just under 9 minutes still to play.
I always feel like that first half of the quarter, the first 7.5 always go by way faster.
Oh, boy.
He's breaking through. He's off on his own. No one's coming after him. He's going 32 all the way down. He's going to get a touchdown for the Union County Tigers.
Yeah, and this is what's going on at Union County, and that they have a lot of youth. So even though some of them played in the first 3 quarters, they still get an opportunity to play now. And that was a big load for a young fella, a freshman for Union County. Gabe McNeil, just a freshman, but he ran like a junior or a senior. And last year, Union County had no JV. Those guys had to come up to varsity because they didn't have enough to field a JV team. So these guys, when they should have been hitting football players their own size, their own age, they wanted to play football. They went up and they played on varsity level, whether they were ready or not. And the majority of the time, they are not ready. There's number 17 in to kick for the extra point. That's Waters.
Waters going through. It looks like we're going to have a successful extra point.
So again, probably Union County, their JV will more than likely go for 2 during the course of the season. A lot of junior varsity teams, especially at the 1A level, the rural level, might not have a place kicker that can put the ball, split the sticks for extra points. So they brought in 17, Waters, the junior, to go ahead and put the extra point up.
Looks like we have a break on the field. We're also going to take a break here on rivercountrysports.com.
Saddle up, Swanee. It's rodeo time. The 6th annual Swanee River Roundup Pro Rodeo will take place October 16th and 17th at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena at the Fairgrounds in Live Oak. There will be roping, along with bronc riding, steer wrestling, cowgirl breakaway, barrel racing, plus bull riding. Gates open at 6 with a rodeo beginning at 7:30. Saturday's rodeo will air live right here on River Country. Don't miss the rodeo October 16th and 17th in Live Oak. For more information, call 386-362-3004 or visit SwaneeParks.com.
Hold on.
Here we go. Back here on River Country Sports, Buccaneers are having possession. Number 17's taking it around the side. He's getting through some Tigers, but he gets taken down.
Yeah, that's Eli Bass wiggling his way on the left side. That's going to pick up about 4 yards, almost 5, which will bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Branford Buccaneers. He got popped pretty good on that one. He's going to come to the sidelines. He's going to take his helmet off, and we're going to let like a wildcat, let a running back in there. And that's my guy, Cameron Anderson. Have to get with Coach Detter, Coach Lucky, find out if they've got a call other than the wildcat for these Buccaneers. Maybe the wild pirate. Coach McAllister down there. He'll be heading the JV up this season.
The young Bucks are hoping to make their way back down the field and tie it up again.
That's Bass. He's got him wide open. And look at there. What you can do, we can do better. And number 42 has scooted all the way. My goodness. For about a 65-yard. Yes, fire the cannons. And with a point after touchdown, Sawyer, we're going to be all knotted up once again.
You ask and you shall receive.
That's the rhythm. Union County scores, we answer. Union County scores, we answer. That was a huge pitch and catch by our guy Bass to Hayden Derringer. And Derringer's not only a weapon in the real world.
Looks like they're looking for a 2-point conversion.
He's a weapon on the field. Yes, Branford's lined up for a 2-point conversion. They're going to go try to, and they're not going to get it. So that's going to leave it 14-13. Now, Union County brought in their varsity kicker to kick the extra point. Branford chose not to. So kudos to Coach McAllister and crew, sticking with strictly their freshmen and JV.
I think with that, here we go. The players are coming back onto the field, ready to get this next play rolling.
Yep, this next series will begin. Coaches, the good thing about this fourth quarter is that with plenty of time left to score again and again, with 7 minutes and 12 seconds, the coaches their presence are out on the field a little bit more than with these JV crew. So Union County still with that wing T offense and little hard count to try to draw Branford off, but Union County jumped as well. So we'll see which one's at the and it's going to go against Union County. So that's going to push the Tigers back. The quarterback did not see his running back behind him move forward, and he thought he had Branford with an encroachment. But the officials and all of us up here saw otherwise. Illegal procedure, and that's going to push it back. So it's first down and 15 for the Union County Tigers, and there they go again. We'll make it first down and 20.
The upstarts are a little angsty, trying to make a name for themselves, get through.
Yep, that offensive line wanting to fire off.
Loaded bullet, ready to go off. Fire back like a cannon, if you will.
So the Union County Tigers will try once again. I have a feeling if they jump this time, you might see some young bodies come off the field and others go in. But I believe
he's coming around. He's broken away for some Buccaneers, but they end up taking him down.
see Braxton Dalton in on the play. Royce Brown. And then last but not least, my man, number 28, Cameron Anderson, in on that tackle. But the running back for Union County got a big chunk of that lost yardage back. It's now 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6 for the Union County Tigers. And boy, there is no one on that right side as 27 scoots around, and he is lucky not to get a horse collar on that one as he was pulled down by the back of the neck of his jersey. And he is into Branford Buccaneer territory. And it'll be 1st and 10, Union County Tigers, the Branford 35-yard line.
Looks like they're taking a break here, and so will we here on RiverCountrySports.com.
Excellence in academic and clubs. Tradition, family, future. Foundations for lifelong learning. Leadership begins here. Careers start here. Curiosity meets opportunity. Building the leaders of tomorrow. Learning begins with love. One district, every student, every day. The Suwannee County School District, my choice for high-quality education.
Up when we are back. Cleve Sikes Field. It's been a good one tonight. It's been sloppy, but that's to be expected. Right now, if you're tuning in, you are watching the young of the young and the restless for the Branford Buccaneers and the Union County Tigers. First time these two teams have ever played in the school's history in the sport of football. Union County Tigers, 14-13 lead. When officials up, it looks like a timeout being called right now for Coach McAllister.
Right, with that, we'll take another timeout, I guess.
Yeah, as my guy.
RiverCountrySports.com.
Looking for the perfect spot for family dinner or catching the game? Beef O'Brady's is all about great food, friendly service, and fun for everyone. From their famous wings to hearty entrees, there's something for everyone at the table. Beef O'Brady's of Live Oak, where every visit feels like home. See you tonight.
All right. Back here on rivercountrysports.com, players making their way back to the field.
So it'll be 1st and 10 if the markers are correct over there along the way. Yeah, my man Cameron Anderson came off the field, and Buccaneers were missing a player, and they got him back on the field now. So we got 11 little Bucks back on the field. And Union County's offense comes to the line of scrimmage. Big offensive line for as young as they are. It's 1st and 10 in their wing T formation. Branford territory, 35-yard line. And that time, number 72, Gordon Malinkiki.
Got a flag on the play.
An immovable object out there on that defensive front.
Looks like we got a face mask call.
So they're going to walk it off against Branford. So that'll make it 1st and 5 now, as the Tigers start just inside the Branford Buccaneer 30-yard line. And that looks like big 75 took the hit, Brighton Kreigel, but he brought the running back down just short of the 1st down marker. So that's going to make it 2nd and less than a yard. Once again, time for that Buccaneer defense to bow their necks. They don't have any more timeouts remaining. So they cannot stop. They cannot stop the clock.
Union County Tigers are here on the 26-yard line and slowly but surely making their way through. They about have another 1st down here, only a yard away.
And looks like a little illegal procedure, a little movement on the Union County Tigers. So that should push them back, make this 2nd down play a little bit more manageable for the defense of the Buccaneers. Couple of infractions by Union County Tigers. The clock will run. Getting close to 5 minutes remaining in this contest.
Set back 2nd and 5 for the Union County Tigers. They're making their way through. Never mind, they are not. They're getting stopped by this Buccaneer defense about as quick as they can. Still a 2-yard gain.
Gage Schultz, one of the first ones in there, big 59 for the Buccaneers. And, of course, 72. I'm going to like saying his name this year, Gordon Malinkiki. So 3rd down and a short 4 yards. It's number 32 for the Union County Tigers. Slowly makes his way onto the field. He is a load for a freshman. He's a big boy. But they don't give it to him. They give it to number 6. And once again, the laundry is flying. So we'll see. That was enough for a Union County Tiger 1st down. But we'll see if it's all for naught, and it is. As once again, a lot of penalties, which again, you expect on a first night of fall football in a kickoff classic, and even more so when you've got the junior varsity out there playing. We appreciate you all hanging in there and watching these young Bucks. They are the future of Branford football. And it looks like a timeout by Union County as they mark off the penalty against Union County, and that's going to take them way back. We're going to see if Coach Pruitt's junior varsity staff will throw the football as they will be third down and long. Third and about 13.
Bucks are coming back, hoping to stop this last push from Union County Tigers.
Yeah, and I would be pretty confident if I was a Buccaneer defensive player because they just went from second and less than a yard to third and forever.
All it takes is one gap, though. They leave a gap and Tigers find a gap. Set them back to first down.
Ball's on the field. That's what I call putting a face mask on the ball right there for the Branford Buccaneer defense. And he hit him right in the gap of his teeth. And that's going to push Branford back even further. Fourth down. Fourth down and about 18. I'll go with the announcer as they keep moving the down marker back. 4th and 19, so almost 4th and 20 with 3:35 and counting. Looks like the officials are going to call a timeout. And with that timeout, Sawyer, what do you say we take a timeout? We'll be back in a moment right here on rivercountrysports.com.
Do you want to help veterans? Vet Team 6 is a nonprofit organization that helps North Florida and South Georgia veterans with all types of projects, things that other organizations may not be able to do, like mowing lawns, removing debris, repairing driveways. We even help one veteran bury his donkey. You can help Vet Team 6 by volunteering your time or by making a monetary donation to the cause. For more information, check out our Facebook page at VETTEAMSIX. Vet Team 6, 6 branches, 1 mission.
All right, we are back with 3 minutes and 37 seconds remaining in this contest. It's been a good one. It's been a sloppy good one for both Branford and Union County. A lot of things to work on, a lot of things to correct. But now it's the Branford Buccaneers who takes over on downs as they start from their own 15-yard line. They simulated a Union County punt before the timeout. And now it is Bass at quarterback. It is an empty set. He's got 5 receivers. Oh, and he's looking for the man. Number 28, Cameron Anderson over the middle. Pass is incomplete. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 as the Buccaneers
just snaps the ball a little bit too low. Hard for the receiver to get a scoop on it.
Yeah, a little bit out of the receiver's grasp. Timing wasn't where it should have been, but again, these are things that they'll spend time correcting in the upcoming week and upcoming weeks.
Quick pass off. He's getting through.
Now, that handoff right there to Cam Anderson. What a spin move right there. Number 6 with a shoestring tackle. But that's going to move the sticks. And we got plenty of time, especially with this Branford offense.
Be a nice first down for these Bucks, making their way back down the field.
Give that young Anderson a breather and then get him back in the game.
Only got about 3 minutes, 15 seconds on the clock. That 1 point down may cost them the game. But
No, you don't talk like that yet. We got plenty of time left, especially the way Branford's running game and offensive line is coming off the ball. Got a new back there, 25. Braxton Dalton. Yeah, 3 minutes is plenty of time when you've got the weapons in the backfield that Branford has with Bass, Dalton, Anderson, and that big offensive line. Look at 72 right there. My man, Gordon, Mylan Kickey. If he fires off, he opens up the gate. Coach McAllister, he's making sure all his guys are getting reps. Bass looked to pass to his left, but nothing there. Now he throws it away. Let's see if they're fine. The officials are fine with 35. Royce Brown, he was in the area, so no intentional grounding on that call, Sawyer. So here we go. 3rd and 8. And 28 comes back into the game. It'll be, looks like they're going to put him out in a slot position. And it looks like Branford, if he can get this pass off, oh, my man 28 out the gate a little bit too soon. And that's going to be an encroachment. Offsides on the Buccaneers. Going to back them up. Going to make it about 3rd and 12. Oh,
Overshoots his pass. 35, the receiver isn't quite able to get a grasp on it.
that little steamer's route. Receiver's going vertical. 35 got behind the backer on that side, safety. But the pass was just a little bit out of reach. So that's going to bring up 4th down. So now Branford will simulate a punt. They won't actually punt. They'll just pretend as if they did, and the officials will place the ball down somewhere near the 50-yard line. So with a change of possession, coaches will get an opportunity to talk to their players. And again, with these younger guys, coaches they're okay with them being out on the field a little bit further than what is normally allowed.
Looks like they're going to set the ball down on the 40 for the Union County Tigers. On their own 40.
So with 2:09 remaining, Union County, 1st and 10. Almost mishandled the ball. And he did mishandle the ball. According to the head umpire, it's Branford Buccaneer football in Union County territory right around the 42-yard line. So 1:56 remaining, and Branford Buccaneer football is in play. 1st and 10.
On the 40-yard.
They place the ball down on the 40-yard line, so a big turnover. That'll make the defensive coaches happy for the Branford Buccaneers. And the legend, Coach Robbie Pruitt, not so happy, especially in a run-oriented offense like the Tigers will run. So here we go, 1st and 10, Branford Buccaneers. This time, the flag is on Branford. Legal procedure. Trying to run a little motion.
Moving back about 5 yards, putting them at 1st and 15.
So we'll see if they put the receiver in motion again. They do. This time oh boy. Little illegal procedure once again. Well, looks like the officials are being equal opportunity. Even though there was a little movement by the Branford Buccaneers on the offensive line, looked like that the Union County defense might have had a hand over the line of scrimmage.
Moving it back to the 40, right where we started.
So here we go. All we did was run a little time off the clock. 1st and 10. Still minute 54 once again. And there he goes, Mr. Anderson. Woo! And I believe it was the same guy that made a shoestring tackle on this side earlier that saved a touchdown. He does it again for the Union County Tigers.
Just able to find a slip through that Tiger defense, giving the Bucs another first down.
And that's going to move the sticks. And it is 1st and 10. Frustrating. As the head umpire rolls up that ball of twine, which isn't good news for the boys in orange and blue. Still first down. Just under a minute and a half, 1:28 remaining in the contest. That time 42 doesn't let the knee touch. Oh.
Flag on the play.
And he has run out of bounds, but yes, as Sawyer said, there's a flag on the play. Sometimes when the receiver is downfield blocking, there might be a little bit of a hold. And we'll see what the call is. It is, yes, a hold against the Buccaneers. Young receiver just trying to do his job and keep the defender, the defensive back, from tackling his guy.
That's the Bucs back to the 39-yard line. Does that make it 1st and 19?
I believe it does. Might be 1st and 20. Bass, the pistol formation. This time he's going to keep it. Hard to get around number 32 for Union County.
Slight gain for the Bucs.
I think Gabe McNeil, number 32 for Union County, is going to be a good ball player before all is said and done. Just a freshman, but he's
putting in the work.
He's matured. He's done a good job in the weight room. I saw him before the game down on the field.
Well, we got a timeout on the field, so we're going to take a break here on rivercountrysports.com.
Excellence in academic and clubs. Tradition, family, future. Foundations for lifelong learning. Leadership begins here. Careers start here. Curiosity meets opportunity. Building the leaders of tomorrow. Learning begins with love. One district, every student, every day. The Suwannee County School District, my choice for high-quality education.
Back here, rivercountrysports.com. Bucs on their 2nd down. Still far behind the sticks. Got much ground to make up.
33 yards from taking the lead in this game with 1 minute and 7 seconds left. Bass. And he's got 35 down here if he holds on.
Just had it in his hands, and it bounces out as he's getting tackled.
Royce Brown went up for it. Had separation between him and the defensive back. He got 2 out of 3 things right. Just didn't come down with the football, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and long for the Branford Buccaneers. Cheerleaders have got their game going as if they're halfway through the season. Not many mistakes being made there. Now that's the man to hand the ball to. 28. Cameron Anderson.
Looks like we might have a first down, if not inches away.
Folks, I tell you what. You can get Cameron Anderson and Ollie James in the backfield, and that's thunder and lightning right there.
dropped the ball, but he's still running through. Gets
Yeah.
taken down by a pack of Tigers, and the ball's on the ground. Union County scoops it up.
So the Buccaneers had their chance. Little miscue there on third down, and that's going to be a turnover. Once again, a little rain in the area today. Field's wet. Now as it gets later, the humidity. Little dew out there on the field. And the ball is in the mix of it.
Only 27 seconds left in this game.
So what Bucks want to do here is make sure that they keep their head up, their eyes up, step on that ball carrier's toes, and wrap up and take them all the way to the ground. And if you don't take him to the ground, you hold on until the rest of those Pirates come in and make that tackle. So Union County is going to take the knee. 75. Brighton Craggle. He's not wanting the game to end. He's still firing on all cylinders, and he went through and made sure the quarterback was down. But with 5 seconds remaining and clock running, that's going to be the ball game. At the end of 3 quarters, Sawyer, it was 7-7, and then the JVs took over, and it was just a matter of a touchdown scored by each JV, and Union County bringing in their varsity kicker to kick the extra point that meant the difference in the game. With Branford's score, Branford chose not to bring their varsity kicker in to tie the game. Instead, they let the JV team stay on the field and try to run it in for 2, which would have given them the win overall tonight. But it's great to be back playing football again. It is great to be playing football. And I know Coach Detter, Coach Pruitt will go back to their respective locker rooms and film rooms, and they will chart a lot of corrections that need to happen if this team is going to become even more successful. But kudos to the Buccaneers for taking on this, larger, traditionally powerhouse Union County Tiger team and taking them to the wire. And it ended up in a tie contest between the varsities. The JV, it was a 7-6 win for the Union County Tigers JV, but they utilized a varsity kicker to make the difference in the ball game.
Well, what I think we'll do is we'll take a break here on rivercountrysports.com and come back for a slightly more in-depth recap of some players or something.
Looking for more selection, more savings, and more reasons to love your next Chevy? Then get to Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. You've got the largest selection of Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs, from powerful Silverados and rugged Colorados to family-friendly Equinoxes, Tahoes, and sporty Corvettes. Whatever you drive, we've got it, and it's ready to go. And right now, you can score rebates up to $10,000. That's serious savings on the Chevy you want without the runaround. Already driving a Chevy? Our state-of-the-art service department is staffed with GM-certified master technicians who know your vehicle inside and out. From oil changes to major repairs, your Chevy is in expert hands. Here's Lance McCray and Jeff Mosley.
This is Lance McCray at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. Come be a part of our Chevrolet family, and remember, don't be fooled by all the smoke and mirrors of fees and no fees, because the only line that matters is the bottom line.
Hello, this is Jeff Mosley, General Manager at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. Like Lance says, the only line that matters is the bottom line, and that's the line we will not be beat on. Thanks, and hope to see you down at the store.
All right, we are back here live at Cleve Sikes Stadium, Cleve Sikes Field in Branford, Florida, where tonight our Buccaneers took on the Union County Tigers the first time in history. And it was Coach Detter, first-year coach for the Branford Buccaneers, who has his Buccaneers out there about the 25-yard line, all taking a knee and listening to what coach's thoughts are on this evening's contest. Just opposite of him, across the way between the 40 and the 35, is legendary coach Robbie Pruitt. Now, people, if you don't know who Robbie Pruitt is, he is a 7-time state champion, and we are looking at a man who has coached for 44 years in this game in the high school level. And 43 of those years, he's been a head coach. So that means after his first year as an assistant coach, people saw this man knows football, and he has been a head coach from his second year on to currently what we're looking at right now. And he is the first man in history, the only man in history to have 200 plus wins at the high school level in the state of Florida. And he's the only man to have 200 plus wins in the state of Georgia as well. So he's got 200 plus wins in both states. No human being has ever done that before. But what we've seen tonight is a young group of Branford Buccaneers moving forward as we will take on the Osceola Christian Warriors next week as we travel to Jefferson County and we take on a team that was very well coached, and had athletes, small school. So Branford fans, bring your lawn chairs because their bleacher situation at Osceola Christian is probably going to be the smallest that we will see all season. So bring your lawn chairs, your lounge chairs, or be prepared to stand up if you don't get there early and first. But Coach Detter and his Coach Lucky and their coaching staff, they're going to go back this coming week and they're going to watch a lot of film, Sawyer, and they're going to take notes and they're going to see that, man, if I'd only done this, if I'd only done that, then there might have been a different outcome. I mean, a tie against the Union County Tigers, a tie against legendary coach Robbie Pruitt is really a win, in my opinion. It's the Union County Tigers that are walking off feeling as if they've lost right now. Even though the scoreboard shows 14-13, again, it was the junior varsity players that each scored a touchdown just as the varsity did. But however, Union County utilized their varsity kicker to kick the extra point when our Branford Buccaneers stayed strictly with the freshmen and the JV players in that fourth and final quarter. Yes.
Well, I think with those final remarks, we're going to take our last break here on rivercountrysports.com.
Saddle up, Swanee. It's rodeo time. The 6th annual Swanee River Roundup Pro Rodeo will take place October 16th and 17th at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena at the Fairgrounds in Live Oak. There will be roping, along with bronc riding, steer wrestling, cowgirl breakaway, barrel racing, plus bull riding. Gates open at 6 with the rodeo beginning at 7:30. Saturday's rodeo will air live right here on River Country. Don't miss the rodeo October 16th and 17th in Live Oak. For more information, call 386-362-3004 or visit SwaneeParks.com.
All right. And for one final comment, I see Coach Pruitt making his way, looks like towards the Branford Buccaneer team and coach's staff, but he might veer off and head on to his bus. But I know he and Coach Detter are close, are good friends. But looking forward, Branford's we've got a lot to work on this week, just as every team in the state of Florida is going to have a lot to work on after their first game. Hey, we're ahead of the game, Sawyer. I mean, no other teams have played a game like we did tonight. We got to jump on the entire state of Florida this evening. So going into next week's game, we're going to be on the road. We're going to be heading to Jefferson County. We're going to be 75 miles away from where we are right now, playing the Osceola Christian Warriors, a team that went 8-4 last season, did very well, and we're going to have our work cut out for us against these well-coached Osceola Christian Warriors over in Jefferson County.
I'm excited, thrilled, ready for next week. And with that, to end off our broadcast, the Branford's Buccaneer football on River Country Sports is brought to you in part by Roundtree Moore Chevrolet, Highway 90 East in Lake City, Bird's Eye Roofing in Branford. Visit their website, birdseyeroofing.com, to request a free estimate. Suwannee County School District and the Suwannee Parks and Recreation, as well as Branford Buccaneers Quarterback Club. Support today, build tomorrow. Suwannee County football all season long. You can follow them, like and subscribe to the channel, and catch the exciting action of Branford Buccaneer and Suwannee Bulldog football exclusively on rivercountrysports.com. To sponsor our broadcasts or to get more information, contact River Country Sports. Our email address is rivercountrysports@gmail.com or by U.S. Mail P.O. Box 346, Live Oak, Florida 32064. Tonight's River Country Broadcasting team, our streaming producer, Miss Lucy Gola, Executive producers, Tammy Neal, Wayne Luttrell. Our Branford Quarterback Club scoreboard operator, Miss Courtney Champagne. And our camera operators, Anthony Leach and Jake Champagne, as well as myself and Mr. Terry Filial. And that's we'll wrap up our game, and we'll see you next week at the Christian Academy, the Warriors.
Of Osceola Christian, yes.
Thank you. And everyone have a good night.